All right, everybody, welcome. I'm Liam. I'm your dungeon master, and I'm really happy to be here. Hey, everybody, how's everyone doing? Hey, I've got some stuff to talk about myself. Let's do.
Way to make him sound like an asshole. I just gotta talk about myself for a while.
Usually so like, here's some great stuff that's going on with like friends and family and everything. Instead, David was just like, I'm gonna talk about me. Talk about me. Wow, we really saw how David sees Leo. Wow. Okay.
I love you, Liam. Hey, everybody. I'm not gonna just talk about myself right now. I hope you enjoyed that.
You can't promote anything you're in.
Yeah.
I can, and I was literally going to do that immediately. Hi, everyone. Welcome, one and all, to Novice DMing. We are here for the Curse of Strahd campaign, and we have some folks that are in person today. Woot woot! Woot woot! Yeah!
Woo woo, woo woo, Kylah.
Yes.
Right,
Kylah,
Kylah?
you can
Right, Kylah?
You
Yeah.
can...
Are you having liquor now?
Are you drinking the pain away?
Nothing.
Just silence.
No words.
Just silent.
Maybe, yeah. Absolutely no words. Kind of left after the invitation. I think you muted yourself, Kylah. I can't hear you.
I was talking. I wasn't just being silent the whole time. I apologize.
Okay, I would have loved that if.
But I am drinking.
And I'll drink to that.
That's perfect. That's perfect.
Can you guys see me? Am I here? Like, do you guys see me, or are you?
On camera,
You look
pop
lovely.
up whenever you talk. And we
Cool.
see-
Okay.
Yeah.
Can I pin Kylah on
Yeah.
this one? I think so.
That'd be
actually,
so
yeah.
cool, because then it's like
Let
you just
me-
look
let me
across
see.
and Kyla's right there.
Let me give it a shot.
Great idea.
Everybody, you know what? You guys are gonna sit and listen to our technical setup because we didn't plan on doing this before.
We're going full
That's what's gonna
podcast,
happen.
so-
Yeah.
This is some high-level entertainment. Everyone, get ready.
Okay, David, do Scooby-Doo now.
Okay.
Yeah,
David,
Can't
do
do Scooby.
Okay, David, we're gonna give you the mic, and you're gonna crunch the Doritos as the unsponsored corn chips.
I'm
You're
gonna
crunch them as loud as you can into the mic.
Let's see here.
It's
This is-
demonetized.
10 minutes.
Absolutely. I have no
We're not
idea.
even gonna start
I
this
have
game.
no idea how to pin an individual person.
Then never mind.
Let me
I
see.
drew- I flew-
Oh, here we go. Wait a minute. Okay,
Oh.
that's everybody.
Was this the Icarus?
No, it's not the Icarus. I'm gonna
Yeah, fly
let me
too
see.
close
Okay,
to
there's
the sun.
Kylah. Oh, there we go. Oh, here we go.
Oh,
Yay!
perfect.
Look at
that.
It's
So
like
now-
you're here.
There, perfect.
Yay!
Perfect.
Thank you.
Now I can point and laugh at Kyla for not being here.
Ha!
I didn't even get invited.
Do you want me to figure it out for you too, or would you like?
No, I'm okay because Kyla comes on.
Kyla,
Yeah, she's my daughter. Heck yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Kyla, if you were
Actually, I could
invited, would
probably-
you?
No, David, I don't want to.
Oh, wait, don't touch it.
Yeah, don't you touch your own electronics.
Dare do
I don't
Sorry, what
trust-
did you say?
If you were invited, would you have driven up here?
Yeah, I'm not doing anything. I'm not even working.
It's the 1 week we all could have been here again.
See what? the
Yeah, we
great-
could have.
What went through my head
Oops.
when you asked me late was
Ruh-roh.
like, no, I need to see my dungeon master. And I'm like, oh,
Hi.
hi.
So
Alright.
it's my own father. That's the reason I didn't get invited.
Well, okay, so
Are
Wait a
you
minute.
serious?
Yes, it's David's fault.
we found so we found out that there's a mirror happening here, which is perfect because David's already across. So let's get into the metaphysics of this. David was channeling my voice, but was representing his own selfishness not to allow Kylah to come here today.
Correct.
So that was what was happening here.
I think it was more of a neutral mask thing, and David was just like, "This is how I see Liam,"
Correct.
I'm
I think
just
we're
gonna-
all right.
I'm just gonna
And
stop
that's-
talking now.
and that's the true meaning of Christmas. So
Happy end of August, everybody, and that's a segue. Fringe is over, everyone. Yeah, to everybody who was able to come out to Sorry Not Sorry for YEG D&D and for all the King's Men mansplaining with the boys unrecorded podcast. We thank you guys so very much for the support and love. It was fantastic. We sold out of our last 3 shows. It was very successful.
Nice.
Fringe season. Our
Congratulations.
director Matt Ness did amazing for his first year. To everybody else, our director Shani, who did an amazing job for the Kings, and artistic director Karina also did an amazing job as well. Yeah, it was a wonderful season. Got to spend time with a lot of friends. Yeah, so everyone who was at the Edmonton Fringe, thanks for coming out. And now a new time of season is happening up. Edmonton!
Oh, nice T-shirt.
Talking about what
I
he's
want
about.
one.
Yeah.
It's time.
He's talking about himself.
Look what I'm gonna get.
I'm not talking about myself. I'm talking about the over 300 people that are going to be a part of Edmonton. So come support Edmonton. It's about all of us, not just me.
It's not what I think, it's what David thinks.
That's just what David said. I'm only quoting what David said.
Okay, well, thanks, David.
Why did Wystera die without any rolling? Well, it's a long story.
No, it's her fault. She ran into a space with gargoyles.
When last we left our adventurers, and Wystera was just frothing at the mouth, like seizing on the ground. I don't know what happened. Oh well, she's dead.
Whoops.
Yeah, exactly. Let's see that.
Roll a secret death.
Huh, interesting. All right. All right. But yeah, so Edmonton's coming up soon. And honestly, there's not too much else. The Dungeon Master Summer Camp is also going to be coming up soon. We'll see if more people sign up for that. I'm very excited if they do. And if they don't, there's actually another very exciting thing that I might actually be doing with some artists that might be involving another campaign. I might be doing some video uploading. I'll see if they get involved, but we'll find out. Yay. And if it doesn't happen, then ignore this part of the video. That's always a fun thing to see. But yeah, I don't really have much else to share. We got pizza coming here, so we're gonna be probably like taking a pause at a moment just to get like some pizza or something. And we are sending slices to Kylah as we speak. So yeah, love you, Kylah.
We're gonna overnight you some pizza.
And she's muted. Once
Are
again.
you actually?
Do you want a slice?
No, I already ordered my own because you guys said you ordered pizza.
Vanilla
Okay.
apple, so it's completely.
Yeah.
So we'll all have pizza.
Yeah, let's do it. Go to Steel Wheels and get some like some really greasy.
I want to
pizza.
be included.
Perfect. But yeah, we have a pretty big evening to go through. A lot of stuff is going to probably be happening. So, do you guys have any questions whatsoever right now involving character stuff? I know, Noah, you had yours. I know keeping track of that.
Yeah, it's just that, and then whenever my berserker, how much longer do I have that berserker in
The
camp?
berserker lasts for an hour, but the haste lasts for only a minute, and you have 2 more rounds of haste on you.
Yeah, because when that ends, I can't move or do anything for a turn.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Wait, my berserker thing lasts for an hour.
Yeah,
That's all
the effect of the berserker ability lasts. you
Oh,
for
so
an hour.
the other thing I have here. Okay, cool.
Yeah, so it's like you get haste for the first bit, but then
Cool. And then I have this other thing.
Mhm.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. If I do say so myself. Yeah.
Already.
So anybody else got anything to say?
I don't think so.
No.
I
Nobody
only
wants-
have one hit point, right?
You only
I
had
didn't
one.
get a
Yes, you did.
I didn't get a long rest out of being unconscious. Hey, that's not how it
Oh,
works.
not at all.
It's a very long.
Perfect. Just making sure.
You were being carried out by werewolves to come to Castle Ravenloft. You did not.
Not very rusty.
Not arrested.
But I
sleep.
was sleepy.
No, you were beaten and unconscious. You were like
Still
Perfectly
sleepy.
It'd still be sleep.
when you wake up after getting beat up. Let me ask you a question: do
Yes.
you feel well rested? And do
Extremely.
you feel as if do you feel
It's never happened before.
You'll have
But
that
I'm
Probably
saying-
the deepest rest I've had in weeks since being dead. That was probably the best rest ever.
Yeah. Oh boy, my bones, they feel good.
Feel good.
Well,
Get copyright, David.
think it was less than 5 seconds.
Yeah, it's less than 5 seconds. You're good.
What a bomb.
Okay,
Just
keep pressing it.
that was no melody. There was no melody there.
Well, with all that, I think it's time for us to dive into the world of Barovia and go back into the curse of Strahd. Who wants to do the honors and do a close up?
Where might do that?
There you go.
Put that back.
Yes. After your
Okay.
bastardization.
Great laugh.
Yeah. It's like, is he balanced? Nobody can see that. I have a black t-shirt.
Oh, I can see it. That looks
Yeah,
great.
you can see it. He's
Yeah,
like peeking over the edge. Like,
That's great.
watch
I know you're here.
it. Watch this. Watch this.
Oh,
That was dope as hell.
Sucking on straw.
that was metaphorical.
Strahd.
Somehow.
Hey,
Hey.
that's a first. Anyway, when last we left off,
Very meta.
when
So meta.
last we left off in the lands of Barovia, our adventurers were traveling to Castle Ravenloft for the dinner reception. Yes, for Strahd's. Come on in. As you guys were entered in by Cyrus Bellevue, the mongrel folk that stays in the castle. You were all brought into the dining hall, Strahd, where Strahd was playing an organ, and you had met him.
That's
And he
right.
wanted to know, where was Esmeralda's leg, guys? Where was it? You didn't have it.
Good question.
You didn't have anything, and therefore your deal was broken. So you guys could not try to save the life of anybody. And with that, you had then seen, you then saw coming into the room, Elvir, the were-raven turn were-vampire spawn that was brought into basically
Where vampire raven?
you give a little bit of like intimidating presence, as well as to present his entire family, who has been rounded up by the vampire spawn and by Elvir giving information. Not just the ones that were at the Wizard of Wands, but also Erwin and Danica, who were at the Blue Water Inn in Valaki, and they were all sat down. They all had these like silvered things that were kind of cinched into their muscles and their bodies, that were like traps that could morph with them if they ever wanted to try and transform. You guys fought, killed Elvir, as well as another vampire spawn. You also destroyed Strahd's Shadow Mastiff, consuming him, Wystera, into your Shadow Blade, his sliver of Morado. The vampires began to make an escape, and as they did, I thought, is that the pizza sound?
Yeah,
Is
that
the
is the
sound of
pizza
I
sound.
like it, but he's not.
Well,
I
okay.
think I have my skip set to like
Just
not
He's
knock
not-
because
okay,
my
maybe it was your roommate.
Okay, fantastic. No,
no
Zelmer
that
walked
was the
away.
pizza.
We will grab that pizza, and then we'll be back with. And we came back to the moment in which, in Barovia, you guys were in the dining hall dining. No, you weren't dining.
I'm
You were
dining.
playing.
We
Yeah.
tried.
You're now dining.
Or should we call it the dying hall?
Very good. Are you okay? Are you choking?
I'm just wheezing.
Okay, fantastic. That's good.
Got
To anybody who's got a problem with snacking, we don't just snack here. We have a full course dinner. Pizza, bitches. Anyway, what is it? Charles Alexaria said?
Pizza time.
Pizza. Anyway,
Heroes Feast.
it's very nice. But yeah, the vampire spawn were retreating, and Wystera, you had led chase, and then you discovered, oh, if I go into this entry hall at this position, gargoyles that are like positioned around the fixtures come to life and will attack me.
I hate gargoyles.
Yeah, they're pretty bad. But you guys have also freed the entire Martikov family, and you were beginning to make your ways trying to find out where to go. You guys have no idea where you're trying to go, but you are just trying to get out of the castle, and Davian has asked, like, has said, we need to get out of here, and that is what you guys are all trying to do right now. When this happened, though, we had some werewolves enter the main gate.
Werewolves.
They came into. That's right, it's the gargoyles. And
The gargoyles.
The gargoyles and the werewolves had come into the castle. And when they did, oh, I tell you, there was so much happening. They came in with a little birdie named Squally, unconscious, and who met that bird?
And not rested.
Yes, not rested. Who met that bird but Strahd himself? And Strahd saw that Squally was unconscious but alive, had Squally stand on his feet, and the werewolves were left, well, basically, the werewolves then left. And then Strahd asked Squally to walk with him. And that is where we ended our session.
Creepy.
And we're going to be focusing on you, Squally, right now. You guys are enjoying some pizza.
Thank goodness you're gonna be like, what's Sly thinking right now?
What's Sly thinking right now? I like Hawaiian, maybe. Okay. So, Squally. Walking with Strahd. You are escorted into the main hall where the gargoyles had come to life before. And you are, as you're brought in through this area, you can see that there is trails of blood going in two different directions. There's going up the stairs. There's also kind of like a little pool off to the side in the hall that's kind of like dragged off and then beginning to go around to like an alcove that you cannot fully see. There's like fading fog that's dissipating through the hallway. And Strahd looks at you as you are walking with him, and he simply says, "Well, I'm terribly sorry about the mess that has been made. We'll be certain to clean this up by tomorrow morning. I trust that your time in Barovia was a interesting experience."
You could say that.
I want to ask you a simple question right now, Squally, if I may.
Do I have much of a choice? He like immediately like shies away.
How is she?
How is who?
He just stares into your eyes, and
Squally tries to stare black, but is like blinking so much. He's like trying. Is shitting his pants. Squally's brown.
Oh, he's brown?
Just like right on there. As he stares deep in your eyes, you see a faint light blue shift. Nothing else happens. He just turns and he opens up the door, leading to a long hallway, pillared along the sides with alcoves stretching through. You can see there are standing sets of armor featured, and then a large set of double doors at the far end. Squally, I'm currently in the process of preparing my wedding. I think that you can appreciate that this is a rather grand undertaking.
I would imagine so. I thought this evening was the reception dinner.
Yes.
I feel like it's less of a
Tomorrow-
reception dinner without you there.
There are many things that must happen in order for tomorrow to go smoothly. And so far, I must say I'm rather disappointed with you and your acquaintances. in how you have been wandering around the last few days. It's very disappointing. But
Why?
I don't think you need me to explicitly say to you, Squally, why I am disappointed with all of your actions. But
But we've done what you've asked. Have we? Have we not?
you have not. In fact, you have been going around doing seemingly many other tasks that have not brought me any satisfaction.
Well, we are a group of people with many tasks from many different people. We've been asked to do quite a lot, and we are just trying to meet expectations as best as we
I
can.
gave you a simple task, Squally, a simple task that you were to kill one person. That is not many tasks, that is one.
Well, that's what you asked us, but there's other people. But anyway, she's
There
dead.
is no one else, Squally. There is no one else. There is simply myself. I am the ancient of this land. This land is mine. Its people are mine. I am the only one who will tell you what it is that you must do. Do you understand?
Scully like waffles about saying something sarcastic for a second. And he decides not to say anything.
Say it, Squally.
I don't understand, but I can agree here.
I will give you the words to say, and you will take them to heart. There is no one else but Strahd von Zarovich.
Not even Squally.
I need you to make a charisma saving throw, please.
Okay, yeah, that's fair. Squally's being a shit right now.
Just to stick in your guns.
Being a shit and shitting.
18.
18. Okay. It's actually a wisdom saving throw.
Okay, well, 15.
You rolled a 15 on a
Oh,
wisdom save?
sorry. Wisdom saving? No. Sorry. That would be a 22.
22. Okay. His
Even
eyes give a powerful light blue glow as he stares deep into your eyes. You can see the blood veins inside of his eyes begin to pulse. They begin to like connect, and you begin to look into his face, and you see a strong otherworldly presence in his eyes. And you are aware of this, and you are aware of the pure evil that is within his own face, and you reject it easily. You are able to resist this. You were able to resist this feeling without any issue. Like there is, like it's easy for you. Like you are as snarky as you are being here, but you are able to resist this feeling.
Okay, oh. Hang on, sorry. Squally has to think for a second. Squally, does Squally have any feeling of what's supposed to happen? Like, is he just supposed to say the words? Does he get any inkling that it's like going to push him to say something?
Make an Arcana check.
Yes, please. Nat 20.
Ah! Well, there you go. Yeah, you can see Strahd is trying to charm you. Trying to, like, not charm you necessarily in just, like, the very simple way, but he is trying
No
to, like, he's trying to overwhelm your.
Me?
Yeah, you.
Squally?
Yeah.
I'm just a Kanku from the south.
I'm just a girl. I'm just a humble Kanku.
He's just a humble Kanku.
Um, Okay, knowing this, he is going to look deep into Strahd's eyes as well. And he is going to say, kind of translate, he's going to say, there is only Strahd.
Go ahead and make a deception check or a performance check. It is your choice. Deception or performance.
I'm going to do deception. Squally's feeling ballsy. 16.
16. Interesting.
Squally's rolling well.
There's only Strahd. Strahd.
Okay. So you got a 16. As he says that, he then says, Strahd is the ancient.
Squally repeats it, not mimicking him, but like with my voice, but saying it like exactly in the same cadence. Because I got mimicry.
You have
Repeat it
mimicry.
back
So
to
in this
exactly
moment, that
his voice.
that's actually pretty brilliant. You
I thought
you
meant-
express it in this
Okay.
like as if his voice is like echoed through your own, and there is along the scar on his face you see a large like kind of like smirk come across that kind of like elongates with the etch with the scar that is in his cheek.
Don't like that.
And at this point, he makes his way to the end door and he says, Squally, the service that I am going to ask you is a simple one, but important. The door opens, and before you, you see a chapel, decorated elegantly, beautifully.
No ways.
Set, you can see multiple pews that are built all together. You can see that they are woven with like white decor. At the head, you see that there is an altar, and at the altar there sits a standing, like it looks like a giant figurehead that is like dark purple and blue swirled with like this weird flanged headed like some kind of object, and in the center of the head of this like standing pole arm thing is a skull face. And what Strahd does is he presents you into the chapel itself. As you walk in, you can also see that above there's kind of like a viewing balcony that can look down into the chapel. There's like a second layer, but that's pretty high up. And Strahd says, tomorrow's ceremony is very important, and I require someone to lead the service, Squally.
Squally like squawks. He's like, oh, excuse me? You want me to officiate?
I do. I want you to stand at the altar, and I want you to officiate the service. It is a rather important service for myself, and I want to make sure that it can all go according to plan.
Why me? I'm sure you can find many other people to do your bidding.
Because, Squally, Many other people have not reached out to my land the way that you have. I've heard you speak to the wind. Cries and screams have come back to me, and there is a sense of hope and uprise through these shouts, these echoes. No other holy person has been able to do such a thing. Yet you have. Nomination does not come from a deity of any kind. There is something greater that you follow.
I wouldn't say there's something bigger I follow. I don't. I've never. When I talk to the wind, it's not really that big of a deal.
Maybe in your eyes of your companions, Squally, but in my eyes and to my ears, you are the most capable person to conduct this ceremony. And
That just can't be true. What about the abbot?
the abbot. Well, the abbot has conducted a service for me that I find to be rather pleasing, but at the end of the day, like all holy creatures, they will believe in their own convictions more than the actual benefits that can be given off to other beings. If he was to conduct the ceremony, I know that he would, well, personally, use his own madness and his own ego to twist it in a different way. Some service in favor of the Morning Lord would be conducted, and I do not want this to be something for the Morning Lord. This is something beyond his power, if he has any left.
And you trust that I won't do the same? I especially don't know what I'm doing, so I don't know if that helps very much. What do I have to do?
Well, on the day of the ceremony, you will be able to officiate to allow for the union to take place. You will be able to take this, and he presents to you this rod, gives it over and hands it to you at the very top of the altar, and you see that it is a mace itself, but with a thin head that you can take in your hands if you so choose.
I do.
Okay, hands you the mace. For the service, I will make myself present. I will come to the front, and then the bride will be presented. When the bride comes, you will conduct the service, and you will speak to cement the union between myself and the bride. And you will make sure that no one interferes in the process. You understand, Squally?
Is there like a script I could follow?
Marriage.
I trust, Squally, that you will be able to speak to your connections in the wind to create a beautiful speech.
To officiate a wedding? Sorry, that was Kylah. Never mind. Okay, so we don't really know each other that well. I have a tendency for nerves to overtake me, and you just think that I can just speak to the wind in this moment confidently and make sure people don't stop it.
I will not expect you to have to expend yourself now, Squally. You've been roughed up by some rather savage creatures. You will, of course, be given a private chamber where you can rest and prepare yourself for tomorrow. You will be presented with proper fitting robes, and we will make sure that you will have a hospitable stay where you will be undisturbed.
Squally kind of looks at himself for a second because he knows he's pretty like roughed up and stabbed a bunch. And it's like, well, that kind of sounds nice. Um, yeah, yeah. I mean, and sorry, what is this for? And I hold up the mace.
That is to make sure that your friends do not interfere with the proceedings.
How do you how, do you know where they are by chance?
Well, Squally, that is the other thing I wanted to talk to you about. I don't know where your friends are at this moment. It seems that they have decided to make a calamity out of the dinner reception. And I personally find this to be a little bit concerning. Makes me wonder what they intend to do for the actual service tomorrow. And I told all of you very clearly, if you did not bring the leg of the assassin that attempted to take my life, then you could not have the opportunity to save someone. I do not renege on my promises.
To be fair, that was an intense battle, and all of us were quite unconscious for most of that. And grabbing the leg was quite difficult to do. I will just defend them slightly. It was quite impossible to get the leg. However, you can believe us that she is dead.
I, unfortunately, Squally, cannot make exceptions. As I said, I made a simple request, one request, to bring the leg, to confirm her death. And because it is not here, I cannot go off of your words.
Yes, that's understandable. But may I ask one question?
No,
If you
may
were
not.
Well, aren't you saving me right now by asking me to officiate?
That is my choice, Squally. And with this second bit of business, it may change. Your friends are somewhere in the castle right now with individuals that are a problem for me. I don't know if you're aware of the Martikov family or the Keepers of the Feather, but they are a very dangerous group that threatens my land. Now, I have no desire to harm your friends, but I do need to make sure that this family is found. And I think that your friends are going to attempt to help them in some way. So I'm going to ask you, Squally, where do you think your friends are going right now?
That's a good question. Well, they were at the reception dinner, or they were going to the reception dinner, and I respectfully declined. But well, where would they be going now? I suppose they would possibly be looking for me, and that's all I got. But they assume I'm in Barovia, and I'm obviously not there.
I
So
see.
maybe
Your friends are potentially going to want to leave the castle then.
well, I don't know for sure. I haven't spoken with them for a day.
But
But
you said
that
to come back to you, yes?
well, I didn't tell them to come back to me. They're my friends. I would assume that they would look for me.
So with that assumption, they will probably leave the castle, yes?
Thinking that I am not here, yes.
Then, Squally, this is what is going to happen. With your assumption, I want you to assume where they would want to go in order to leave the castle to come back to you. Because you and I are going to find your friends. And if we end up going through the castle to where you think they are, and they are not there, Squally, if all of them are not there, if they leave, then I will choose that I will find another officiate, and you, Squally, will not have to worry about having to be alive any longer.
Yeah, that sounds right. Not getting that bed first, hey.
So, follow your assumptions. Where do you think they would go?
Okay, well, I don't know the castle very well. All I know is where we first were let into. The main hall there with all the skulls. And from there, I'm trying to remember where we went. I remember getting attacked by a rug. Do you know where there's an evil rug? Oh, and then the lady. I would assume they'd try to get. How did we get out before? Squally's just going to go on a total tangent of trying to think of where we were and how we officially got, or the first time we got out of the castle.
Sounds good. You can go on and ramble, and we're going to come back to all of you guys right now.
Sounds good.
So, coming up, round number 9 for you, Sly. You rushing up the stairs. You are all rushing up the stairs. Eren, you are leading the group, correct? Through the castle. So, I'm going to tell you guys where you guys are going at this very moment. Being able to go up the stairs to the next portion, you make your way. Getting up to basically a full dash of actions as the ravens are all flying past you. You get to a landing where there is a door, and then the spiral stairs keep going up.
I'm gonna open the door.
You're gonna open the door.
Let's see
Okay.
where we are. I want to just keep going on.
Sounds good. There we go. So you are gonna open that door. Okay. You go and you open up this door here. As you look inside, you can see that there's like a room that is like covered in scrolls and tomes that line up the walls. There is a table in the center of the room, cabinets. There's basically there's heavy wooden chests that are like fitted with locks all around. There's like they're clustered in corners. The whole room is basically like set where there's like wrappings, papers, parchment all over the place scattered on the table. There's like a desk seated here in a chair, and up on like like a ladder reaching up or something, you can see that there is like an old wizened man who's like got pale white skin, hair kind of like down off on his sides, kind of like connecting to a beard, like a full beard, and like often his person. He's looking around. he is currently right now walking, and you can see on his leg there is like an ankle, like a chain around his ankle right there, as he's just kind of like reaching for something. And then as the door opens, he just turns right around and he's like, "Who are you?
Who are you?
Who are you?
Who are you?
There is no." He goes over and he's like, "There's no knowledge of anyone coming around into the castle. Wait a minute." He like goes. And
We
starts
were
looking
invited for the dinner.
Minute.
We were invited for the dinner.
Stop shouting at me. He looks around. And
Stop shouting at me.
He starts looking. Does anybody else want to do anything quickly?
I don't know what else.
I thought you were up now.
Well, I rolled a non-lethal death saving throw.
Currently you're unconscious at the
Yeah.
moment. I think. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, I thought Vesta was back up with
No.
1 HP.
No.
There's just the one man in the room.
Yes, the one man. You can go ahead and make a perception check if there's anything else you want to kind of like.
Or I D20 fell.
Do you launch it?
I made a tower and it rolled and fell.
Well, that's
You said sorry, which check?
make a perception check.
6,
Oh, that bounced out. But that would be a 15.
All right. 15. He is the only person in the room. You do see in the corner on the left-hand side, there is, first of all, there's a door in front of you, and there is a rope that is kind of like tasseled down and going through a hole in the ceiling.
Just a loose rope?
Sly's gonna go pull the rope.
You gonna pull the rope? Got it. Whoop. You pull that rope.
Showtime.
You do that, and then you hear a boom, a sound. I need you to roll a d4 for me, please, Sly.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah. 4.
Okay. Okay.
Strahd, don't worry.
Did I win?
Perfect.
Did I win D&D?
You're gonna hear that sound too.
Ah, interesting.
Wakey wakey.
Interesting.
So, as that happens,
How's the old man react to that?
he's gonna kind of freak the fuck out in a second, and you guys are gonna need to use this map.
Cool.
Mhm. There's a door that you guys open.
Immediately regret a decision?
Yep.
There's the doors about here, and then it's like a, it's like a 30 by 30 room here. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Okay, you guys are coming in this entrance.
Sure.
Where's the rope I just pulled?
The rope is right over here. There you
Oh.
go. Bunch of chests and stuff. I'm just gonna do a little thing. So
I wanted to do something before I was like out for a turn. So like
That's fair.
yeah, totally fair.
I was like there because I was talking to
Kari
old
is right
man.
over here because that's the staircase.
this was
That's Wystera. Yeah, Wystera is unconscious. The ravens. These are all ravens.
Big ravens.
Yeah, they people. Let's see here. I'm gonna make a. You guys are making me get a bunch of crazy stuff already.
I'm assuming
Okay.
it's still down at the bottom.
yeah, I said you're unconscious, but you hear it.
Yeah, so I would do that. I'd be
Well, I think
on
you-
my side
I
at the
think you-
bottom.
You're getting
Carrying
married
Kari.
in your dream, hearing the wedding bells.
Right. You guys are carrying me, right?
I was carrying you, but I
Oh,
don't know if
okay.
I'm. Yeah, you're
Okay.
like.
Okay, really.
So, let's make this. I'm gonna say let's make this dry boned skeleton dude the old man.
Dry bones.
Yeah, right there.
Coolest Mario Kart.
And as that is donged, the gong is donged.
No, to be down so low.
Let's see here.
And you said
Dong.
dong.
Yeah, as that happens,
Dong.
nothing happens. You know, just in this room.
Don't
That's the
touch
last
Strahd's
thing I
dong.
thought
Nothing happens.
Is it just like, are we all just like, and it's
Just
hearing
hear
like,
this
boom, boom.
like echoing through. And I will say, Squally, as that happens, Strahd immediately says to you, he's like,
Well, we found them.
yeah, he's like,
Exactly.
well, Squally, I don't think we're going to need to worry anymore about where your friends will become. And he's gonna
You may
walk
have
with
saved
you,
Squally's
and you
life.
guys are gonna start walking.
You did.
So you're welcome.
I was trying to even read through my notes, and I know nothing about the castle other than we were in a hallway. There was a suit of armor. There was a lot of water. Like I literally know no directions of the castle.
No. The
Anyways.
the Martikovs were like, where do we go? You've been in the castle. I was like, I don't know.
I don't know.
Kari's gonna attempt to medicine you, Wystera. That's an 18, you're stable.
Thank you.
On return, she's gonna see how much she can actually give you in HP because she has very little she can give you. Alright. What you doing? Come back around.
What did the old
Well,
man do now?
He's looking through.
I rang the bell and he
Oh.
just keeps flipping. He doesn't react.
I see. Says here, there's a contract out. You were all meant to. What? You were all meant to find a dead. Get a dead assassin woman. Is that what? Right? Yo, them? Yes.
Hmm.
Is it complete?
It is.
Well, wonderful. Excellent. So
We were here for the dinner. That's what I told you.
Okay. Goodness.
Why are you yelling?
I am just. Oh, I'm sorry. Should I not be yelling at this moment? Should I be in a chipper mood right now when people come in and just intrude upon my work?
Yeah, there's a
What
wedding.
does this do?
Set fire to the
Yeah.
So I just fully interrupts. He doesn't care what you guys are talking about.
He
What
immediately,
does this do?
he immediately just says, "Pipe down. That will come up later on." Listen, look. He looks at you as that happens, and he says, "It's a precautionary measure that is placed in here. If anyone tries to molest me, that's what I have it there for."
Oh,
It's a rape whistle.
I'm so sorry that I sent that message out. Can I unring it?
No,
That's
it's
not
been rung.
Oh, that's not what's happening here. I'm so sorry.
No, it's going.
Can't
Something is
unring
going to be able to
molestation
deal with
bell.
you very soon, so it's no problem. So listen, you have a couple of seconds until something shows up. What can I help you with?
I think we just found we were looking for our quarters.
Your quarters?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I don't think you're gonna have to worry about that anytime soon.
That doesn't sound good.
Well, you rang the gong, so it doesn't matter. You're not going to need accommodations anymore.
But no one molested you.
That doesn't change the fact that the gong has been rung.
Are we going to be arrested?
It's like Wystera.
I read the bottom of that
And
bell
you get,
wrong.
You
I'm
get
so sorry.
healed. You get
Um,
healed 15 hit points.
Okay, thank you.
Ugh.
Are we going to be arrested or molested?
No, they're just going to, whatever's going to come here is going to kill you. That is just what's going to happen.
Not if we kill it first.
All right.
Oh. That seems a little hasty.
Yeah, we were just, trying to find our quarters.
I thought this was like room service.
No, I am the accountant. My name is Leaf. I am the accountant for the count.
Well, what if you get hungry? You don't have a bell ring?
He's the accountant.
Ha! Very funny. You immediately just fall back down.
It's in the middle. Yeah, okay. Yeah.
For second
It's like-
strongest app.
So I just like just staring at a home.
Perfect. He's just like gazing off into the space.
So like, what if you get home? And yeah, mid sentence flies out.
Well, I don't think Sly can do anything, so maybe we should just wait. Just wait. Just give him a minute.
All right. Well, I'm going to see what's in the numbers for like how many coffins we have. We have a bunch of birds. Can you get these birds away so they stop? And the ravens are sort of flooding around. It's like, get them out of here.
They're their own people. They can do what they want.
Can you please control your birds?
They're not birds. They're people.
I'm seeing birds right here. Immediately, Davian like comes out and he just immediately with him and Adrian get the man and they just put him down on the ground to try and tie him up. Like, don't stop it! And they just kind of like gag him up with paper.
Told you they were people.
What is going on here? What were you doing touching the gong? What's wrong with him?
I don't know.
We need to get out of here.
Wystera whispers something to Kari and then talks to Twitch inside.
You hear nothing from Twitch. You have not done the ritual to summon Twitch again.
Damn it. Right. Oh, that's right. I have to do a new one when I pass out? I thought
You have
that
to
was
do a
only
new
when-
one when Twitch dies, and Twitch was killed by the abbot before today.
That was like
Oh,
a month
right.
ago.
I thought I saw her since then.
No.
Okay. Okay.
2 months ago when that happened. Holy crap.
All right. I want Wystera to run out and continue going up the stairs.
Okay.
And look for that beating heart that she remembers was up.
Okay, you're going up
Stairs.
the stairs for yourself, so you're going outside of everybody. It means you're going to get your separate initiative, please, Wystera.
Okay. But I did tell Kari that's what I'm doing.
All right. She says she just kind of stops. It's just like, what? You're going by yourself?
I don't have to. I'm just saying that, and then I explained to her what I know about that heart.
Okay. Well, what are you going to do with it when you find it?
Kill it, squish it, blow it up. I
You're
don't
in
know.
no condition to do that, Wystera.
Okay, fair enough, but we have to. I think that's one of our main.
Okay,
We
well, we
gotta
can
do
keep
that.
going then. We'll go together.
Okay.
All right, guys, we gotta go. We gotta go. And Kari is gonna tell you guys that they're gonna go up the stairs.
Okay. Well, just before we go, I'm gonna let the accountant out.
No, Adrian and Davian just like have that like situation continue. Are you pulling out the gag? Are you doing any of that?
Yeah, I'm saying like, guys, wait, he's an accountant. Let's just go and follow Wystera.
Go ahead and make a persuasion check for me, please.
21.
That's pretty
21.
persuasive.
Okay.
Aaron's got Riz.
Positively persuasive.
Okay. Here you go. You take out the gag and you take off the like just free him.
Mhm.
And he tells you yeah, let me just look at this quickly. Where is that? There we go.
Does he tell me that they're taking the hobbits to Isengard?
No, he doesn't do that.
Now the remix of that is just playing in my head over and over.
Yeah.
He says to you as you do that. He comes up and he says, "Thank you, thank you. That was a kindness. I appreciate that."
It's okay.
No,
Sorry for ringing your molestation gong.
I appreciate that.
You're welcome.
It doesn't change the fact that whatever is going to come and kill you, but
Huh.
listen, I don't like being here. I want you to know that I don't like being here.
Can't imagine anyone would, other than Strahd.
He goes over to a book and he takes out like a piece of parchment that is kind of like attached to some string, and he starts drawing something. At this point, Sly, you come out of your moment. And
So like, what if you get hungry?
he looks at you, presents you a small map. And it seems to be layers of the castle leading down. There is a there's two routes it gives you. One is directly where you're at, and another one is kind of like off, like through a different pathway. this pathway leads down to a large room, and there's like a specific spot that is marked with an X. He says, "The count that has kept me here is very unkind, and I've collected many, many, many horrifying treasures for him through many people that have come through here, many people that have lived, collections. There's one thing that he's locked away. It's something that he doesn't want anyone to have. It's this symbol, this item, this precious icon, and it is hidden in a catacomb by a wizard ordinaire.
Oh, okay.
The name is Nimble Knobs. You find the name Nimble Knobs in the catacombs." Eren, you okay? You will find an item that will at least be of benefit against the Count's most dangerous allies. Are you all right?
What?
I think I blacked out when you said nimble knobs. Sorry.
It's this ordinary wizard. They're dead. It doesn't matter. You're going to be fine. But there is in that resting place, there is an icon there. I apologize for being so upset, and thank you for the apology. I hope that whatever comes out does not kill you.
I hope so too. I'm gonna go now.
What? You can write down your inventory. You have a map leading to
Run away with the map.
Lob's coffin.
I'm gonna go, guys. Wait. I'm running up the stairs towards Wystera.
Mister, are you the leader now of this group?
Until yes, at the moment I think I am.
I'm just trying to shout up. I have a map.
Okay, you hear this.
Okay, I went. Oh. Okay, and I head back down.
Okay, great. You head back down. So you guys are now kind of like in the middle of the staircase at this moment, having a conversation.
I'm gonna say.
I'm so sorry about the whole bell thing. Please, that's not the vibe we're trying to give. It's like,
The accountant guy gave me a map.
What?
Just of the castle.
And what is this X?
So remember the guy that possessed me?
Intimately.
Apparently he's guarding something that Strahd has, and it's right on that X.
Will it help us kill him?
He just said it's an icon that.
We're going down to it.
Okay. Squally, there's a moment where you walk out of the main hallway, going back through the grand entry where the gargoyles are. So you guys now can see that essentially the pathway that you have, it's not a full thing of the map of like the actual castle.
Yeah, it's kind of just a.
It's very basic, just a pathway you can go. But staircase you are on leads down and down into what looks to be like he writes down this area of a dungeon, and then he writes a path that leads from there directly to.
Yes, I guess this is what we're doing.
Okay, so you guys are going to be going down.
Down.
Evils.
Okay, so full turns of dashes for you all to get down there. Well, not to get down there. You're just simply going down farther for the steps. Squally, passively, you begin to hear footsteps beginning to rush down the stairs in front of you, and Strahd kind of looks at you with a smirk.
Did you hear something behind us?
No. This way, and he turns his head to the left and begins to walk down the hallway leading to the staircase.
Cool.
Okay.
If I stop, does he like look back for me?
What is it called? If you stop, he does look back for you, yeah. And he gestures his hand out.
Like that.
Okay, just Just
So.
check.
Do you take his hand, Squally?
I'm holding Strahd. 1 second, just 2 seconds. Sorry, let me look at something first. Braid, yeah, I do.
Okay. You take his hand. As this happens,
I'm just holding Strahd's hand. This is fucked.
Like a small child.
Yeah, you guys
Literally.
passively, you guys can hear just coming from the stairs. And it's like, no, it's okay, it's all right. They were there, and you just hear the old man scream from behind you.
No, he's getting molested.
As you guys begin to run down the stairs.
I want to go
Terribly
save him, but we don't
unfortunate.
have time.
What a terribly unfortunate misunderstanding this is. Oh well.
Esther looks at Kari and just starts booting it down.
You got it. You guys are booting it
I'm
downstairs.
like look up and then run down with them.
So I just is like, if he was really in trouble, he'd ring the bell.
A little piece of rope goes doom, 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 down the stairs.
Okay, you guys begin to run down the steps. I think I need you all to make a history check for me, please. Or the group leader, the leader of this one, is that still Eren?
No.
Well, I think Wystera ended up in front now, so
I think it's me.
Okay,
I guess
you can take
Vystra's-
advantage with this.
Okay, thank you. 16.
16. Okay, you run down the stairs for another portion, and you get to an area where it's like it goes down, and then it leads to a doorway. You can keep going to, or go down the steps. The trail of this thing of this map that you still have still leads downstairs, but for this particular spot,
Do you need help reading that map then?
I don't,
Okay.
and I'm not letting you at all come over here.
Well, just
There's a moment where you look. There's familiarity to this hallway leading to the door. It's like a straight corridor. You have some familiarity. The stairs still go down, but there is a little bit of faint familiarity for going down this way.
Yeah. I clock that,
Mhm.
and given the map says keep going down, I keep going down.
Okay. You keep going down. At this point, all of you begin to go down, and Strahd and Squally, you both make your way to the stairs. And as you get there, Strahd picks up a black raven feather that has fallen off and looks at you and continues to follow. You guys are
Stop shedding.
one level ahead of
Squally
Hey.
just says, it's not mine.
With this, you all make your way down, and you go down to the floor, and second you get to the bottom of it, your feet are soaking wet, and you are in darkness.
Gross.
Let's ring the bell.
We're in darkness.
Yeah, you're in.
I can't see a thing.
okay. Well, with my dark vision, I'm gonna just grab Eren and put him on my shoulders.
Ah!
You guys recognize this area very well.
Yeah.
This is the dungeon section that you guys had.
I don't recognize anything. I can't see.
That's true. Yeah. Okay. I need a history check now from the people who can see.
Where are we?
With or without advantage.
Without advantage on this particular instance.
That's a 13.
13.
7.
Okay. Now you guys do remember going down this particular path that there were magical cipher traps that were in the hallway that would cause you to trip them up. Now, unless you take some time to investigate, you will probably not remember exactly where these traps are.
Yeah,
Padon
I was about
outside
to
of.
ask.
Is this where we found the wolf guy and kept getting sucked into the traps?
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
yeah, Wystera would absolutely do whatever she can to not get trapped in this shit.
gonna take
So I would help
time.
that too.
Where are we? Does anyone have any kind of light?
Squally, you begin to hear that sound of Eren's voice.
I have 3 torches
Okay.
that I just looked down and remembered I have. Can somebody light my torch, please? I can't see. I'm just
Come on,
holding
baby,
it out.
light my torch.
I'm just holding it out. I don't see
Kari
it.
will take the turn to do that. Kari will light your torch.
Oh,
There's fire. And now you see the water in front of you. So, action has been
Uh-oh.
spent by Kari. Eren, you have an action. Wystera has an action. Sly has an action. And then the were-ravens are going to be just moving. They're going to fly deeper ahead once they see what you guys are all doing.
can I history check now just to see?
No,
what
it's an
I
investigation
recognize?
check now. It's going to be an investigation check to find it out.
Oh, I guess they told me kind of what it is, but
Unless you want to make a history check. If you want to try to spend your action to make that history check to know.
I just like now that I've seen, like, am I recognizing it? But like, it's a 10, so
Okay, well, that's your time. You are also unsure of it. That's your action to do that, though.
that's fair.
Yeah.
I'm sitting on Sly's shoulders.
Wystera and Sly.
So my action would be the investigation of the.
To be looking at the
Yeah,
runes
the
and
room.
seeing
Yeah,
through
I'll
the
do it.
water. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do it. So investigation check.
Yeah, if Sly wants to give his action up, it could be with advantage, but
You call it. I've only got a +2.
Okay, yeah, take it with advantage. I got a -1, so might as well. You take it
Alright.
with advantage, might as well.
Thank you. 16.
okay. 16. It does take a while for you to carefully look over the floor and find the runes that are going through here. You are all able to move slowly to get. Yeah, I'm gonna say at least halfway down through the dungeon. Strahd and Squally are just walking right behind, not running, slowly walking.
Squally's gonna kind of say, I'm surprised they'd be, or sorry, no, that's not what Squally said. Sorry. Squally's just gonna say kind of loud, but like in a normal talking voice, but kind of just go, well, I don't think they're trying to leave the castle if they're down here. And then he's just gonna.
Okay. You guys hear that?
Do we hear?
We hear that.
Yeah. It's definitely hear that. I don't think
Does
they're
Strahd
trying to leave.
respond?
Okay.
Does Strahd say anything?
He doesn't say anything. You guys get over the sigils. You get into out of the dungeon into the torture chamber. In front of you, all of the scattered torture instruments, and you can see the balcony that is up ahead, looking out over this spot. The were-ravens, they're in bird form. They are flying up and flocking up to the balcony. Davian transforms. He's like, all right. So where next? Where do we go here?
I'm gonna look at the map,
Cool.
try to discern where we need to go and like how far we are. if
This
possible.
map leads only to whatever this icon is.
Yeah,
It doesn't really give. It just kind of gives like crude like shapes of rooms and stuff.
that's what I mean. I'm trying to like discern what I can from what I've been given.
If you want to make a survival check, you can totally
Yeah,
do
sure.
that.
19.
Okay, 19.
Liam,
There
can you
is-
tell me when I'm within 30 feet of everyone?
You got it. So, from the torture chamber, you can see there is one full room to go through. Then there is 3 sets of staircases, and the middle one has a pathway. The middle one goes down a corridor. There is also an indication here, or no, it's just basically just keeps going down. Yeah, it's just an
Okay.
indication that keeps going, and there's like a small door, a tiny door, one that you could easily miss if you were like doing. It's like a crawl space basically, but that door opens up, and
It's a normal size door for me.
oh, my friend the door. Oh, actually, let me just see this. No, it's just a corridor and it's a regular door. My apologies. It opens up. Sorry.
So excited for him.
Yeah, I thought, oh, it's meant for a small person.
Take off.
But then there is a giant cavern afterwards. So there's one more room to go through, and then you have to go
Alright.
down the hall.
Just gonna wait, Sly, put me down. I'm just gonna like everyone follow me, and I'm just gonna like follow the map and
Okay. So you take your time. You get down, and then you walk right up to the balcony spot. You
yeah.
were looking over it. How do you get over?
Damn it.
Sly just picks him.
Yeah, you take some time to actually get up there. Because of the time thing with this, I need you to make an athletics check.
Wait a minute.
Both of us?
Wait, explain.
There's a
the layout
balcony
again?
like overlooking this torture room. It's like a place for viewers.
That's where we have to get
Yeah,
to?
well,
Okay.
so I was just gonna pick Eren up, and I had my bestial
climb?
spirit where I can climb.
Sounds good.
I'll just
Okay,
climb
so
up
you
with
are
it.
gonna climb up. That means
there
that
on my back.
Wystera and Kari.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the ravens can just raven.
No,
up,
they can't.
they?
No, they can't. Well, they can fly, yes, but they
I'm
can't.
saying.
I thought you were saying that you could pick them up.
No, I'm saying that they can just fly up.
They can just fly up.
Yeah.
They're fine. It's Wystera and Kari that need to get up
Okay.
How high up is it?
for the actual balcony itself. I believe
Yeah,
the
how high
balcony
is the balcony?
is just like 10 feet up off the spot.
Oh, it's climbing up 10 feet.
I was gonna say you could just
Yeah, you're
climb them up.
You're fine, but
Well, I'll climb them up and then just like help them up.
Okay.
And, like,
yeah,
reach
you can give
down
them,
and just,
yeah,
like,
you can give them
climb up,
advantage on
like,
that
okay.
climb, absolutely. Yeah, it's not very high.
If it's yeah,
Yeah.
almost sliding.
Yeah, the observation.
That's only okay. It says on 6'2", but
Yep, 10 feet above the floor. Okay, so you get advantage on this check then to lift yourselves up.
Okay.
That's just athletics
Athletic?
check. Yeah, Kari's gonna roll for herself. Yeah, that's a 15 plus 2, 17. Yeah, she's able to get up.
12.
12. Yeah, yeah. Vystra's like able to come up slower than Kari, expending most like half of your movement to be able to do so. You guys be able to make your way to the balcony. Strahd and you, Squally, get to a point. This is gonna be wild. Get to a point where
Am I still holding the mace, by the way?
yeah,
And
you're still
Strahd's
holding the
hand.
mace.
Mason.
Yeah, I'm just. I've got my little sucker and my, my dad.
Oh, right. Right. You're forgetting about that.
Dad, where are we
It's
going?
my lolly. It's my lollipop.
So let me just see something here because I want to. I just want to see something here myself. So as you guys get to the base of the stairs, you enter to the dungeon. You can see the water trails moving through. Okay, there we go. Okay, so here is what happens, Squally, is that you are aware of this chamber. You are aware of the magical symbols that are here that will teleport you. And you see as Strahd comes down to the water, his like cloak doesn't even touch the water, just like going over top is your hand. Your legs are in the water, but he grabs you up and picks you up from your hand, and you just kind of feel yourself like kind of come up over the water and just start to move across it.
You're flying.
Holding my hand
Yeah.
like a fucking like chicken.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
You guys get to the back end of the balcony where the curtain is, and you know that there's the door behind
I
it.
don't have a color for humiliation, but if I did, I would turn that color right now.
You guys open the door,
Yeah.
and before you is the brazier. The two giant iron horse backed creatures, or the statues, and in the center there is that brazier with the multicolored stones and the hourglass
Yeah.
above.
I was gonna say this sounds familiar, like the balcony with the
And in front of you there are 3 doorways as well.
and I know which one to go through.
You know which one to go through.
I'm just like, oh, the thing. Well, we don't have time for this. Follow.
That's Noah outside again. What was the brazier?
Like the throw the shit in and you can teleport.
Oh, that thing.
Yeah.
Cool. Right. Right.
Like, oh, we're back here. Okay. We gotta go this way.
Immediately you see Davian is in his form. He's like, okay, so where are we going to like exit? We have to go through this door?
If you guys want to get out of here, if you think that's safer for you, this is the teleport fire stuff we talked about.
This is it.
Yeah. We have to keep going, but you can get out of here.
Right. Fantastic. You found it. Okay. So on it you can see here is the poem. He's gonna take your direction in terms of where to go. Cast a stone into the fire. Violet leads to the mountain spire. Orange to the castle's peak. Red if lore is what you seek. Green to where the coffins hide. Indigo to the master's bride. Blue to ancient magic's womb. Yellow to the master's tomb.
You should probably do the indigo one. It'll take you to the abbey, and you'll be back at Barovia. And the abbot's not there, so you don't have to worry about
You
him.
mean Kresk?
Kresk, sorry, yeah.
Yep. Right.
Sorry, there's a lot going on right
I
now.
understand. Okay.
Well, you'll get back to Kresk.
Take the indigo. Throw it. Fire changes. Squally. You get across the area here. Strahd is going to. Well, actually, what is everybody else doing? You guys are all in this room. You still have stuff that you can do. Strahd is still moving, but
What's the
It's through. We gotta keep going through those doors.
Okay.
thing? So I was just gonna draw his spear
Wystera heads towards
just in case
where
The Martikovs are gonna go.
they're leaving.
and head.
State.
you're going into the door. You're going
Yeah,
to the
like
door?
I'm still following that.
Okay, Davian threw it in. The rest of them are, he says, go, kids, go. And they all begin to go. There's a moment where yeah, they just all begin to disappear. You don't see anything else. They all begin to go. Davian is still in the room. You guys are going up to the stairs. Do you go through the door?
Yeah, like whichever one that it said on the map that I'm supposed to go through.
You open up the door. It's a little flimsy. You open it up and you begin to rush up. Wystera, you do the same. Kari does, and the door and closes shut. Sly, you pull your spear. Are you just in the staying in the room?
I think I'm gonna follow. I'll follow in with them.
Okay,
Yeah.
got it. So here's what happens. Okay. So
17 wolves.
Strahd goes up and he reaches up his hand, jumps up and climbs up over the balcony and lays your hand down. Squally. The door to the area is slightly ajar and the curtains are pulled. And you and Strahd begin to make an approach. Strahd pushes open the door and you see the indigo flame. And then the flame goes white, and there is no one in the room. And Strahd walks into the room.
He doesn't hear like the door close behind us.
He's gonna go.
Well, Squally,
Shit.
some friends have
No.
left.
Did I hear the door close?
Make a perception check.
Oh,
Just yell for us. Friends.
sorry, perception?
Yeah.
9.
We don't know.
No,
Like,
Squally, you did not hear.
I don't want to metagame and be like, by the way, hey.
So
Or to not be like
Strahd.
Sly yells. Boy, I'm glad we're walking down this hall.
I'm
Strahd
glad we didn't leave the castle.
pulls his gauntlet down, or not his gauntlet, but pulls his bracer up, cinches it, locks it in for himself. And you kind of begin to see kind of like his revealed like under armor from his cloak.
Wow.
He looks at his claws to see the claws, or his fingers, and claws begin to emerge, long and black, coming from his fingernails begin to elongate.
Can we, I'm gonna be confused. Like, I'm gonna pretend like I don't even know this room. I'm just gonna be like, can we not keep looking for them? They're close. We just heard them. Like, I'm gonna pretend like I don't know what this room is because I've never been there.
Ollie, I was so looking forward to you officiating the service. You guys begin to make your way up the stairs.
Do we hear this?
Fuck you guys.
No,
Fuck. What do I do?
Squally,
I don't know.
I don't
Does-
understand.
does a 17 hit you?
Yeah. I try to squawk out as loud as I can if I just got hit. Like, as loud as I fucking can.
That is totally valid.
Do we hear that?
In a second, you might. But let's get to the damage first. Squally, you take
Why did he just attack me?
you take 10 points of slashing damage and 14 points of necrotic damage as he slashes you across the beak, and a squawk goes out, and you guys hear this right through the door, and Squally's body, I believe, falls limp.
Well, yeah, I only have 1 hit point. How many
Would
necrotic? You said 14?
recognize that as Squally's particular squawk?
of
I sure as hell hope so.
I mean, I guess you did make noise behind us, so we kind of know that you're.
Are you kidding
You
me?
knew I was coming.
So, what do you
Back down. Vistra
We're just
says.
right at the door.
Yeah, we're right. We should be right on the other side of the
Sounds
door.
like-
basically going up the stairs right now, but you can
Between
turn back.
the two.
Yeah, we turn back.
Guess I like bolts it through the door.
Yeah.
Door flings open,
I don't know if you made this.
and you can
That's
see
my metagame.
Strahd like leaning over top of Squally. His like his clawed hands of like kind of like dark shadow energy elongated, and he's like reaching down, and you can see like fangs protruding from his face, and a face upon Strahd that you've never seen before. Animal, bestial, deep red eyes mixed with the blue to create this kind of like deep purple set. And you can just see that his face is completely changed into this like predator. And as you all enter, the face softens, still to its harsh tone, but he looks at all of you. Oh,
I don't even acknowledge him. I sprint and I jump on top of Squally.
very good.
Fuck.
Make a death saving throw, please.
Fuck. Fuck. There's 15.
And 1 success.
And I'm just like trying to cover him like protection.
Yeah, how far is Squally from us?
In terms of this particular room, Squally's only about 20 feet away.
Okay. So I was gonna run up right next to Eren and form like a little wall.
Okay.
And I'll just blast the fucker.
Okay. Go ahead and make an attack.
He's just gonna laugh us.
Oh, we're all gonna die.
16.
16?
This is my bachelor.
16 hits.
Excellent. Twelve damage.
Well, okay.
Second strike.
Second strike.
26 to hit.
That's gonna hit.
Oh,
Just hits.
Nicely done. 15 damage.
15 damage. Very nice. As you strike at Strahd with both blasts, you see he like takes them in, kind of like begins to come like absorb it. And as that hits, you feel the heartbeat in like that pulse within the castle beginning to get faster and faster.
Good, damn it.
And at the end of your turn, he's going to take a legendary action. Simply to move right next to who's it going to be?
I mean, am I not right next to him on top of Squally anyway?
I mean, you and I are both right next to him right now.
He's gonna take a legendary action to move right next to the fountain. Kari is gonna go over to Squally and is gonna put a single hit point into Squally.
Oh, thank goodness. Do I wake up?
You do.
Look,
Strahd?
do I get an action? Do I need initiative?
Nope, not yet.
Goddamn.
Okay. Strahd. Ooh, interesting. All right. So Strahd looks at you, Wystera, walks around, and he grabs a single stone up the top, an orange stone. He looks at all of you. Still has his claw out. A very interesting display of power. I can say that I'm seeing some changes amongst all of you here. Looking at you, Eren. Looking at you and your arm, Wystera. I'm very excited for tomorrow. But tomorrow is still yet to come. And I do not believe that this is how we should be meeting at this moment. But I can see in your eyes you want something to be, well, something to happen here. I will give you a choice. One choice. Either you leave and find your way to your rooms, or he takes his hand and he brings it up close to the hourglass. Or we cheat fate together, and we end this now. All of us. And he's going to hold his action.
Wystera knows he's lying as far as he's concerned because of her knowledge of the beating heart.
Do you want to make an insight check?
Yep.
You
Go ahead and
should.
make an insight check.
No advantage?
No.
Yeah, I didn't think so. I'd ask. Oh, good job. That'd be a big 6 there, DM.
You know he's lying.
Yeah.
You know he's not going to do anything.
Yeah.
And you also know that, like, it's going to jeopardize whatever kind of defense he has with that heart. Like, it's just not a practical idea for him. So stupid at play to do.
Yeah.
You know he's lying.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which part? Fighting right now?
He's lying about whatever thing this is with the orange and the fountain and like.
The orange is the castle's peak.
Yeah.
If he sends us there, it's just he's sending us all to go to bed until tomorrow.
Why don't you do what you're going to do, Strahd? Go. Now.
While this is happening, if Eren is still on top of me, I'm just gonna pull him in and be like, he wants me to officiate the wedding.
What?
That's the first thing. He wants me to officiate. And that's all I'm so delirious
to
right now.
officiate the wedding. You tried to kill us earlier, and you want one of us to officiate your wedding?
Yes.
I'm so confused.
So be it.
This is funny.
Eren's just like, you can see the wheels turning. He has no idea what's going on now.
Tell you what, Strahd, why don't you tell me why you needed the leg so badly? What do you want to do with it? What did you want to do with it?
I simply wanted to make sure that you got the job done.
That's so irrelevant. Why don't you go out and with one of your minions and find out that she's dead?
Because my minions have been busy watching all of you.
Oh. And you say that we're doing a good job. Don't have enough minions?
How many wolves do you think I have in this world?
17.
Right. So find out. We killed it. So the only reason you must want that leg is because it has some sort of perverse pleasure, or it's something to do with the marriage tomorrow. Why?
I simply wanted to know if any of you were worth the time.
That's so vague. Worth time for what?
Is your
As he's
time
pointing at an hourglass.
This is very ironic.
His finger just simply dances right near it. If you want to know everything, then I would suggest you choose this. And all of you go to your rooms and let Squally go to his.
Oh, Squally's coming with us.
No. The deal I had with Squally was to make sure that none of you left, and none of you have left, so Squally will be safe.
You attacked me anyways.
I attacked you, Squally, because that was what I said would happen if your friends had left.
We didn't.
So you're making up your own rules. You knew damn well we were behind that door. You did it out of spite because you change your mind a lot. Why don't you stop that?
I knew you were behind.
Squally repeats to himself, and hopefully in earshot of Strahd, that just says, "There's only Strahd." Like he's
You hear, well, anybody who's next to you will hear that as well.
yeah.
Anyway, I'm still.
Sure, yeah. I knew you were behind that door. But I also didn't know for a fact that you would come back for your friend. And I want to make sure you did. If you didn't, and you decided to save yourselves from whatever fate has planned for all of us, well, then so be it. We would see each other again very soon, I'm sure. Whether I made it happen or whether you all made it happen yourselves. But there are certain things you can't control, and certain things you can. And there are certain things I can't control either. But I wanted to make sure that I was right. And I was in this case. So make the choice.
Where are all the colored stones right now?
They're all
Everything's
along
fine.
the top of the along the thing, or they're all along the. I think it's like the base of the actual fountain itself, and then the hourglass is on top.
So like how far is Sly from
You're about 10 feet.
keep my Wystera keeps her eyes locked. Wystera.
Okay.
Where's Strahd looking right now? Like, who is he looking to more for like an answer? Is he looking at everyone or is he looking at one person specifically?
He's looking at all of you.
Okay.
When Sly talks to Kavan, is he only talking in his head or does Sly talk out loud?
How do you want it to be?
You said you were talking out loud.
You're talking around. Do you want to try it? You
I
want
wanna
to
try-
strain your brain just
I
to
want to
talk?
try just the mental
Looks like when a
communication.
kid's pooping, like
Okay, I want to try
Slide turns
and
burn
not
on
telegraph
right.
it. I want to try and reach out to Kavan mentally and not telegraph it.
Okay, sounds good.
Dude, you there?
Hey, bro. I'm here. Is it all right?
This is like
Go ahead and make a wisdom saving throw.
wisdom saving.
Or make a. Well, let's see. Is it a constitution or a charisma like thing? I'm just being like, go ahead and make a charisma saving throw.
Charisma.
Yeah, charisma.
19.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Your eyes like gotta roll back in your head.
Levitating.
Actually, I think there's this moment where it's just like perfect unison, where it's like nothing is telegraphed on
My
the
eyes
outside.
just like go opposite direction.
Goes all Marty Feldman on.
Yeah, exactly. No, you just start staring and it's like you dissociate completely. You dissociate into this moment with Kavan. You're like there. Yeah, bro.
How did you take out dudes with the spear?
Dude, I just
Like,
like stabbed them in the heart. That was it. Like I just,
Like do it just anywhere?
it's like I like stabbed them like right in the heart. Like it was like that's what I did. It's like I did that. I could stab them in the face too, but like in the heart, that was like how
I just wiped it out for sure.
well,
You have to be like in like a coffin or like a spot.
like it has to be an resting place or something, some nonsense. Some shaman told me that, but I was like, oh, shut up, and I stabbed him in the face too because it was making it complicated.
Dude, that's it.
Yeah, thank you.
Have you ever like gone against this guy, this Strahd guy?
Yeah, I did.
What? How did that go?
You're right.
I was joking. That was
You dumbass.
I was hoping for a twist ending. Okay. Sorry for.
He just died of natural causes.
Yeah,
Old
we
age.
Dude, I'm not physically inside of you. I'm inside of you, like spiritually. That's the thing.
Sorry that I dreamed you were still alive somewhere. Sorry, I'm a dreamer.
It's okay. I love you all the same, man.
Okay. I appreciate it.
How did that go?
Obviously, the end result speaks for itself. Hence, you're here, and so is he. So obviously, didn't go out how you thought it was gonna go. But like, how was the fight? How was the
Well, like I stabbed him in the chest.
yeah? And
Well, like he's different, man. He's built different. Like it's not
Yeah.
like the same stuff. It's not the same stuff that happened with everybody else. It's like he was like he was still like moving weird and he was like still able to fight and everything. It wasn't
did
great,
he
but
seem groggy when his chest?
he wasn't like stopping like the rest of them. He kept going, but it wasn't like, but it was like I had to be like on that. Like I had to be on that shit. Like right on that.
How many of these vampires have you?
You're gonna be able to talk to him more after this moment happens. So
Yeah.
Aaron,
I just look around at everybody. I'm assuming, well, he's cockeyed. Vystra's just staring at Strahd. Squally just told me that he's going to officiate the wedding. I'm just going to get up. I'm going to go stand by the fire and I'm going to go, fine, throw it in. We'll deal with this tomorrow then.
oh, I should have said also Davian had gone into the fire as well. I didn't say that.
Yeah.
We assume.
He's not here. Yeah.
I assumed all of the Martikovs went
Yeah.
to the fight.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Say,
And you do
I'm standing right next to the fire and I say, fine.
takes it. Looks at you. tosses in. Orange fire begins to build up there.
I look at everybody just to see if I get any reaction out of the rest of my group.
Kari,
He's probably still cockeyed as fuck.
he's just staring directly.
But I
And-
look
and-
at Squally and Wystera and Kari.
Kari looks at Strahd and is like, if you do anything to him, she makes her way over and she's going to just go in, teleport.
All right. I look back at Squally and Wystera and I just walk in as well.
Okay.
Wystera looks over at Sly. Wystera is planning to be the last one out.
Okay. Sly is just
It's like
okay, we'll come back to you.
Does Wystera have a clue?
lights are on, no one's home.
Does Wystera have an idea what's going on here? You ever see? I can't remember.
Well,
if
you've
he's-
experienced talking to other things, so this is
Yeah.
kind of like a
I-
it's kind of like a lesser intelligent being, like making that
Yeah.
connection, but not
Don't
having
say
that.
that about
Yeah,
him.
I don't want.
Besides associate, he can't hear that.
I would not want Strahd to see this, so I'm gonna head over and go. Let's go.
Okay, he doesn't register.
I pull his arm around,
Okay,
keeping my eye on Strahd, and
As I'm kind of like staring through Strahd, like I'm like
Yeah.
looking at him, but like
move.
But
not
you're
really
so
like that.
intense in a conversation. You're aware of what's going on right now, but it's like if you were to like cut this conversation off with Kavan, you would be starting to talk out loud again.
And I
Like that
whisper
focus.
out loud, "Not right now,"
Okay,
and move Sly towards the.
and you go
Sly
in.
gauges that, so then he kind of
Right.
assumes it's what
Assuming
he's thinking. So he'll be like, and like
assuming
off.
I'm able to move Sly in, I'll
For sure.
take
Yeah, he-
one last
yeah, he
look at
cuts it off.
Strahd, and then I go in.
Okay,
All right, Squally's still down. Like Squally wants to be the last to go.
the fire goes out
Yes,
as
Squall's not going there.
Yeah, Squally, you're
Wystera
going with
and
him.
Sly. Fire goes back to white.
Squally's still on the ground. Like he hasn't even moved.
Strahd says, extends his hand. Now the claw has gone away. And he says, now let me take you to your room. And that's where we're going to take our break.
Wait. Oh, okay.
Dad, you want to say something? You want to say something?
Yeah, I do.
Say something.
Before he takes his claw or anything, Squally wants to just look at him, and Squally is like dumbfounded. He can't believe he just died again, and like Squally is feeling messed up right now. So he's gonna look him in the eye and just be like, what do you see in me? And is like dead serious, just wants like a straight answer from Strahd. Like, why the fuck are you keeping me alive? Because he thought he was dead.
He leans in towards you, Squally. And he says, I think that you could be the voice, my voice, to carry out throughout the entire valley and through all the mists of dread.
Okay, that's a good spot to break.
Yeah, that's what we're ready.
that's my new egg.
Hi, we're back.
I wasn't ready that time, David. I couldn't.
Sorry.
We couldn't do the thing.
Hi, David, your
Hi,
heart's
everybody.
really not into it.
We're back. That's all you got. You really? I'm sitting here like an idiot. I'm
We're
like
back.
waiting. Hi, everybody. We're back. Welcome back to
We are
Curse and
back.
Squad.
We are back.
We gotta really tighten this up.
We're getting
Fringe is
ducked
coming up
back.
in 360 days.
4 days.
Yeah, exactly. We have got to get this tight for next year. Okay.
All right, deal.
Now it's about me.
Yep. Fair enough.
We are
Could
back.
be.
And we are with all of you as the orange fire dissipates all around you, and you stand in a spot, and Kari goes, oh, fuck. And you guys emerge in a spot that you're familiar with, Wystera. You are standing
Velvy.
by a bloody, like, table. Right here. Let's write
It's a bloody tape, boy.
It's bloody. It's quite bloody. It is. Sorry, my brain just decided to like completely crap out there. There we go. Ah, there we go. That's what it is.
It's okay, mine does that all the time.
Yes.
Just did it just now.
It is not a table, it's a bed frame. The bloody bed frame with chains on it.
bloody bed frame.
Dried blood set here. This is the area from a while back where you had first sat with Kari to learn over the wizard practices that you have long since let go. And
You're a wizard.
the beating of the heart is stronger than ever, as you can feel pulsing underneath your feet.
First thing Wystera does is try the door.
There is just the there's just the
one door.
hatch above you. There's also the
Right.
spiral staircase that goes downstairs. Downstairs.
Right.
This one is a larger staircase.
Yeah. Okay, well. Not entirely sure if Strahd is listening in. I motion to the rest of my compadres.
Bro, you okay, bro? Bro, you good?
What
I
are you
look at
pointing
Kari, I look at Eren.
What is he pointing at? Side point.
A heart.
Yeah. Can you
Oh.
feel it? Can you feel it?
I can feel it coming in the air tonight.
Yeah, I can.
Don't look at me.
Oh no. Kari says, "Yeah, we've been here before." I guess. Well, I guess we found it.
Yeah.
That's good.
I do not know how we are going to do it, but the only chance we have against Strahd is to kill that thing. As I understand it, and I tell them what I know.
Wystera tells you guys about the connection between transference through shadow magic to be able to create something that can basically give you or give a powerful creature basically an extra reserve of life, protecting them.
So we can't kill him unless we destroy that.
Correct.
And you know where it is?
It's right below us. That's why we can feel it through our feet.
Why would he set us up right above his 1 week?
I don't know. Oh, the plans within plans. Somehow we've got to do this. It's 15 minutes, is it not, DM? For to revivify Twitch.
It's an hour.
Oh, it's an hour. Let's make up my own time.
Do you want to do that? I'm sure we could take a short rest.
Do we have any awareness of how late into the night or early into the morning we are?
Well, you guys had spent most of the day before. Like you're probably nearing the later part of the evening at this point.
Yeah, because we came for dinner and
not
it
that
can't have been
good,
that long since
Yeah.
dinner.
And at this point too, whoever had the torch before still has it. Yeah.
Is it dark in here without the torch? Like
Yes.
it's very okay. Well, I'm gonna keep the torch.
Yes, we've got to try to destroy this thing now. I am not well, but I don't know if we can afford to wait. I look at Kari as well.
I mean, I don't know if it's I mean, he's gonna know if we destroy this thing. If it's like a part of him.
Yes, but if we destroy it, it won't matter because then we will have a fighting chance. Let him know.
True, but
But you definitely have it guarded.
what if we?
It was not.
Like, it wouldn't be defenseless.
I agree. It was not guarded by anything obvious last time. There may be some magic around it, but there were no creatures around it.
Do we need to wait? Maybe rest. It's not going anywhere. If it's in the same place it was last time.
Kari?
I think if we rest, like, that's gonna be the smartest play. It's the only way that you're gonna probably be okay.
I think
I
Sly's
don't know
pretty
if-
tapped out. You're pretty
You're-
tapped out. Kari's
like-
pretty tapped out.
If whether we get the heart or not, we need to be at like top strength.
But we also have to
To take this
remember
guy
that,
out.
we also have to remember that he's got Squally.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And if we do anything to like upset or do
Yeah.
anything like with that, Squally's done. So
Yep.
how?
And
What
we
about
don't know where
this? What about
Squally
this?
is.
We know where this thing is. I mean, at least we know like how to get to it faster. We know the stone, and before when we like walk from our room, we know like how to get there. So why don't we just like take this time to like go to the room, maybe get ready, and then we can start like hitting places fast. Like we get up early, we go fast, and we can like get the heart, go to the chapel, go to the wedding, or stuff like that. Like we can get Squally, and then we can go to get the heart, and then we get the heart, we can get the Strahd, and we do these things stronger, ready to go. I just think it's like taking a risk on. I don't know what he's gonna do to Squally. Basically, I just don't know.
You are absolutely right. Mister sits down. You're a little dejected.
Well, do we know where we're going for our quarters? Is this our quarters? I'm assuming not. I think
No,
we're
I
just
think
in a
it's whatever that room was that we were at before.
Yeah. Well, let's just go there.
Brilliant.
I don't think we
Alright.
have much other choice.
Okay.
Okay. So you all take a short rest here, and then we go through.
I was thinking long rest.
Well, short
That's what-
rest just in this spot here, or
Oh, in this spot?
yeah.
No, I was thinking like we just go to
We
our
just-
quarters and
And
rest.
take a rest.
Okay, so you want to just
Get
go
up,
to
like-
what is it?
Like first thing, as early as we can, get up and go.
Okay. Well, as you begin to go down the stairs, you
everybody's room.
see the red glow. And moving down the spiral staircase, it kind of goes along the outside of the walls. It's a large circular tower you are in. You, quick question.
If
Quick
we're
answer.
taking. On my hit point, is my hit point max back up, or from the necrotic damage, is it still down? If we take a long rest.
In terms of that, well, you're not taking the long rest yet.
Yeah, we're
you
still-
you have to get to the room.
Never mind
We're still
then.
going.
I can look it up for you to let you know.
God knows what's gonna happen.
We can look that up later then.
Sounds good.
Cause we're not.
I
Going
figured
to our
Strahd was just
room,
letting us go
probably.
to our room.
Not gonna be as simple as.
I didn't know you were. I thought he's like, go
I
to your
just wanted to go to
quarters.
the bathroom.
Go to your
I
room.
always said you could
Gargoyle.
find your way to get there.
Oh. Okay
Just
then.
wanted to go to the bathroom.
He grounded
and
us.
gargles.
Wasn't really being nice about it. You go down the spiral staircase and you can see the large glowing red crystal heart. There's this giant heart. It's hanging in the top of this, like at the base of this mountain, or this tower. And around the walls, you guys can see that there's like old, like weapons, halberds, swords, kind of like lined, like sets of armor, like kind of like pressed up on the edge. They kind of look like people that have been squished basically all along the outside edge. You begin to get to the base of a landing, and there's a hallway that kind of goes out to go out into the outside of the tower. There's another tower that it's connected to. Or you can continue going down this staircase.
How's the heart sounding? Can we hear it?
This one's like boom, boom, boom.
Is it louder since we
Oh,
left
it's faster and it's loud. This is the pulsing heart that you've been feeling as you go through the castle.
This is a literal shot in the dark, DM, but can Wystera... Is there any chance that Wystera can recognize any arcane protections, or kind of just look around this frickin' thing? Like either like she's thinking, she heard what you said, sorry. The armor looks as described, but can she
discern like if there's any kind of magical presence around this?
Yeah.
Sure, go ahead and make an Arcana check.
Okay. Yeah, I could have tried to say that in more clarity.
That's
Thank
good.
you.
That's fine. No, because it's like the heart itself is the major protector. That itself feels like the big source of protection for Strahd. So it's like, it's kind of like this weird thing where it's like detecting the presence of it. You don't feel that this thing has a defense because inherently it's probably more powerful or well guarded or protected in its own casing, that the casing itself is like protection enough. Obviously, if there's something within the castle, it's probably going to stop it. But around you, you don't feel anything is in the immediate vicinity.
Okay.
Just
how many feet am I away from it?
well, if you guys are walking right down to it by the landing, it's about 20 feet up in the air. Yeah. Like it's 10 feet away from the steps.
Yeah, okay, that's what I thought, 10 feet, that's what I
Mhm.
remembered, but 20 feet. 10 feet in, 10 feet up, yeah.
Mhm. So the hypotenuse, no.
Yeah, exactly. I'd just like to mage hand and send it very slowly up towards,
Okay.
or in and up towards to see what happens.
The mage hand is a skeletal shadow making its way up, and it just kind of like goes up on the heart. You don't feel really anything with it. It doesn't really, it can feel, the heart
Yeah.
feels the pulsation of this crystal heart. Nothing happens though.
Nothing happens. Okay, thank you. All right, I'm assuming a minimum. I'm assuming that probably everyone, or at least Kari, saw me do that. I shrug my shoulders and go, "What would you like to do?"
Well, I don't know what's past there. She doesn't know, like in the bridge across going to the other side of that the other tower. We can go down the stairs.
Sure.
One.
Yeah,
We can't do anything that'll risk Squally right now.
I agree. I'm sorry. I just wanted to see if there were any obvious magical protections around it.
Do you guys go down the stairs or do you go to the other tower?
If
Wherever
we just recon it
Okay.
and learn where it is.
well, it's right here.
Oh, sorry. It's right.
Oh, I
Okay.
thought you meant your. I thought you meant
Vistara
her
just
room.
like
Sorry.
mage handed it.
Yeah, no, I thought Fly actually meant her room.
No, we know
No.
like it. The room that we were before, is it down from where we are, or
No. This isn't a familiar staircase, at least to that room in particular. You know from obviously like where you had gone before to the base of that
Mhm.
that staircase at the dining hall. That one is the one that leads to your room.
Yeah.
Because that one like has all those like kind of like spots that were like familiar. The dungeon spot. There was a door that
Yeah.
you never opened before. That one is the one you got to get to. But there is this other bridge leading to another separate tower, or you can keep continuing down the larger staircase.
Yeah, we should probably just go down.
Yep.
Okay. Travel around and around and around, going deeper and deeper. The crimson glow still looming over you. The hard pulsing, beating, but you continue going down. You get down, and there's a section where it will continue to move. You've traveled for a few hundred feet. It will continue to go down, but there's another landing. Wystera, this one is familiar to you as well. This area is familiar because this is an area in which you and Kari had survived being attacked by shadow creatures before. You can see that there are exit paths that allow you to go on the parapets of the castle. And also allowing you to go down the hallway in which the creature, those like shadow creatures, had attacked. Or you can keep descending downwards.
I look at Kari. I suggest we don't do that again. Should we go deeper?
And we just go down.
Yep.
Okay. Her eyes just kind of like, what's with that? Sly, Kavan kind of comes in your brain. It's like, bro, is everything good, bro? Am I right?
Oh yeah. I mean, as far as it can be in here, I guess.
Did you say that out loud?
I think so. I don't really.
Oh,
I'll be
it's just
glad
like, what? Who are you talking to? Is whoever you are talking to, does this entity know this castle? Does he know anything about Strahd?
Kind of. Dude, have you been here before?
What, a castle? No.
No.
Why would I?
No. Yeah. No. And yes.
So
No.
Yes, you're too. Well, no, but like you know Strahd.
I know Strahd.
Yeah. So I was like, you got
Um,
she asked 2 questions. I was like, no to the first one, yes to the second one.
Well, why didn't they wait for the first question to be answered in the first place? Like, ask one question, not 2 at the same time. That's what I think, bro. You know, take it easy.
Is there anything you want to tell us?
Any tips?
On what? Tips on what?
Well, like, do you not do?
You
Like,
got the spear tip, man. That's the only tip you
do
need.
you like research before you like watch Strahd?
I'm sorry. Research?
Sorry,
What is that?
I guess like the group's kind of like, I don't know,
What is this? No, what is research?
like studying battle tactics, like making a battle plan or something.
I knew that if I stabbed vampires in the heart, that it would work, and I was like, well, we know how to kill them now. And I was like, oh, wait a second, that didn't work out too well. Like, I'm just like wondering, like, there's a rude person who seems to be asking a lot of questions without waiting for answers. No, not you. I'm talking about this other person who's like,
Sly.
Yeah.
Right. Would you mind asking your friend if that friend knows anything about a beating heart in Strahd's, like separate from Strahd, not Strahd's heart.
I don't know if he'll know anything about that, but I was like, hey, so like, okay, not like Strahd's heart beating, but like, did you know if there was like a beating heart in the castle, or like when you were like fighting him, did you hear any kind of like loud beating heart?
I mean, I felt my heart beating in my chest. That was kind of it.
You didn't hear like another one,
Wait,
like, beating around?
whoa, wait. Are you telling me that this motherfucker had 2 hearts?
That's
Oh,
running guesstimation.
dude, That's why I couldn't get him. That's why I couldn't get him the first time, man.
Okay.
He's got 2 hearts and he
You're
didn't even
expert.
bring the other one to the fight. What a freaking
So-
pussy, man!
Your expert opinion. Do you think I would need to stab both hearts, or does this one?
Absolutely. That's you gotta bring both heart. You bring if you don't hide that from the battlefield. First of all, if you got a second heart, you gotta bring it out. That is just not okay.
Cool. Okay. Quick question. Do you see what I see? Like, do you
see what
Listen, I'm feeling the vibes usually. I kind of go with the
Can you-
flow and vibes. I'm like kind of like inhabiting you, but I don't like share your senses all the time. It's like I'm present.
Hey,
I'm
Vistro,
aware
pull
of things.
Pull that sword you got.
Me?
Yeah.
You are Vistro.
You're a Mr. and you got that cool sword.
I bonus action and
Sweet.
Do you see that?
No.
Damn it. Describe what you're seeing, and I will explain it as well.
Okay, I feel like all the cuts on your body right now, so you're kind of like.
Oh, sorry, I wasn't talking to you.
Oh.
I'm sorry. Sorry,
I'm sorry.
sorry, I was sorry. So,
Sorry.
Mr. Describe this word.
it is a it's called the Sword of Morado, and it is a shadow sword that does great
You ever heard of a shadow sword of Morado?
No, I don't know what the fuck. that is.
Okay, never mind.
I did not
Okay,
think
cool.
so.
Put away.
All right.
I put it. If you would. I thought you would have like this, know about more weapons, but
I'll look over at Eren.
Speaking of people talking in their heads, the guy guarding the shit is the guy that was in my head. I don't like that. I don't like that. But apparently that the icon on the map thing is important to Strahd, and he doesn't want anyone to have it. And we were right there.
Oh, I forgot about that. Can we get back there?
Well, we just have to keep going down.
All right, let's keep going down.
But are we just gonna go back there again?
and what if we cross paths? We should again, like as he said.
Couldn't
this
find the
through,
room.
and we're still looking for it.
Couldn't
You're
find a meter,
lost.
but here's $10.
This guy is like the biggest asshole. Can we just like I don't get what he wants. I really don't. I'm so
I
confused.
think he just wants us to be angry and be upset.
Mission accomplished.
Kari picks a hand up. Kari puts a hand up for you, Sly, and it's just like,
Done.
oh,
Don't leave Kari.
Jesus.
Yeah, I don't know. I think he just is trying to confuse us at every possible moment. Although Kari, I've never seen you give a high five before. That had to hurt.
No, it didn't hurt. I'm like, no,
It's like kind of half-assed it. I'm embarrassed for
Mr.
missing it.
Mr.'s like,
I'm not like hurt by it. I just look like I get it. So I don't.
I think that his goal is just to keep us confused at every possible turn.
Mission accomplished. we gotta just like.
let's go.
Okay, you guys keep going down the stairs?
Yes.
All right, you get-
Wystera goes down the stairs.
All right, you get to another landing at this point. There is an opening going down a side room, or you can keep going down like just around the stairs.
I'll go try the door.
There's no door, it's just an open
Oh, sorry.
it's an open thing you can walk down.
All right. I look over at Kari, make sure that Kari sees what I'm doing, and I go down that way.
Okay.
Like
You walk down that route.
feet away from everybody.
You walk down. You walk down this corridor, and with your dark vision, you can see it just simply leads down a very. It leads to a simple path. Walking down, it's closed off walls, and you see before you an archer's post. like an area in which people could station and protect the castle if anyone tried to storm it. There's an archer's post on the side. Nothing is set. There's no furniture. It is just simply a station to your left and to in front of you. That is all you see down here.
Okay. No cool weapons of any sort.
Nothing in this position. If you look at the arrow slits, you can see that you're kind of like on the lower portion. You probably have one more layer. You're getting close to the base, like the ground floor of the courtyard, like where you guys were before.
Okay. Yeah, I would just tell the others what I saw and suggest we head back and head down the main stairway again.
Okay. Down the main stairway, and this time you are getting to the very base of it. Now the stairs are wrapped up completely. You get to the landing here, and now what you see is
storage room for chairs.
you see that there is a pathway that leads to your left, and there is another set of stairs that begin to go down. But this is not a spiral staircase. This is just simply kind of like moving staircases, like in a more box pattern, like a square pattern going down.
Sorry, you didn't say the word hallway, but the other option other than the stairs first. What did you say? Hallway? No.
There is like a corridor.
Corridor,
So
you did,
it'll
okay.
wrap around. You can walk down that.
Yeah,
road.
corridor first. I'd like to.
Corridor first.
Yeah.
Okay. You all begin to walk down this corridor, and here you see that it leads to a turret post. This domed ceiling, the cap's at 30 feet wide, like in an octagonal shape. Frescoes faded with age adorn the ceiling, but the images are impossible to make out. And there are like thin little arrow slits, like tail thin, here as well. And it leads as well to another archer's post to the left of this chamber.
And again, I sweep the room. I don't see anything that captures
Nothing
that.
here, nothing, just the frescoes above.
Yeah, okay.
But you are on the main floor. Like if you look out the thing, you are on the main floor.
Yeah,
So the courtyard is outside.
yeah. Well, I tell everybody this is the main floor, and I think we should head back and down the stairs again. See what's going on down there.
Yep.
So this is a different staircase to go
A
down.
different staircase, yeah. A square, not spiral staircase.
The square case.
Square case, nice.
Okay. You all want to make your way down that stair? Very good.
We're lost.
I know.
Don't make it sound ominous.
I know.
Interesting choice. You went the one way that you think might be the right way.
Squally,
It's just gonna dissociate again.
you begin to go up the same spiral staircase that you went through before.
Am I still like holding on to Strahd's claw like a child holding on to an adult's pinky?
If you, yeah, you are, but it's the whole hand, and he's gripping you tightly.
Cool. Forcefully? Like I can't escape?
Anyway, you are walking up the stairs to a door. You go up to this door and it opens. And as it opens, you see a body fall right at your feet. Strahd kind of turns it, and you see this ghastly old man's face shrunken, like his eyes like blown out of his sockets. Just blood, and like a complete deep, gasping face, like just pure horror right before, and he says, "Well, sorry, Leaf. I guess I forgot to mention that not only will what come through protect yourself, but they will take care of everything in the room as well." He goes in and he just with ease pulls off the shackles and takes the body. He actually goes over to the pull cord and rings it twice.
Strahd was molested.
As he rings it twice, it doesn't
Twice.
take very long.
I'm not doing anything, I swear.
Sure. Doesn't take too long, but coming out, two vampire spawns begin to come through the door, like, and they see him, and they immediately straighten up. And he says, "Clean this up, and do not allow anyone to enter into this room.
Housekeeping.
Housekeeping.
And don't allow anyone to leave either." Takes the body, they have it, and they go. With the one, the other one is going to station itself outside of the other side of the door. Well, Squally, this is where you are going to stay.
In the accountant's room?
Yes.
Picture of Strahd doing the slurping.
Don't ring the bell.
All right.
That's just as you're gonna say.
Well, Squally.
Special beverage.
Yeah.
He's got a PSL.
Yeah. Continue.
Camelback.
He's got one of those.
Is there like a
baseball
bed in this room? Is there like anything? Is it just a, what is in the room?
We'll provide you with the bed. I'll bring your robes to you as well, but I want to make sure that you stay in here.
There's a bell in case you get molested.
I recommend you don't ring the bell. Recommend you don't do it. We will have two spawn outside waiting. If there's anything that you are in need of, you can ask them for it, and they will let you know simply if they can get it themselves or if you can wait. I can let you know. They'll probably tell you to wait. But we will provide you with your robes. We'll provide you with fresh ink to prepare your service speech, and we will provide you with a bed.
I have to write it myself? Sorry. Going.
Is that you or Squally?
That's a very good question.
It's panic in both of us.
So unprepared.
Is there anything else that you require, Squally?
Squally just ponders for a moment and can I ask a question? Oh, actually, DM first. Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Was Squally there for when we met that woman? Like, yeah, Squally was there with when we met the woman in the tower who like stayed there, who wanted to stay there.
Not the woman in the tower. No, you did not meet the young woman that was there.
That was just Kari and
Kari and Wystera.
Woman.
I was not there. Okay, I just wanted to make sure. Then never mind. And
Exit tower.
yeah, Squally panics for a second and just says, no, I can't think of anything.
Very well. Then the room is yours. You shall return. And the door closes. There's a chill to this room, Squally. You
So
feel
chill.
cold, airy dust here, and whatever came through and scattered a tremendous amount of the papers and the parchment that was all around. This room is a mess. And
Was it not Strahd and I who walked through there?
no, this was where everybody else came and visited the old man, just talking to them a little while ago, and the whole space is completely devastated.
Sounds like they moved.
You guys walked past it, but you did not enter it.
I see. Okay, sorry, that's where I was confused. Good, good. Can I like leaf through some of the papers, just see what they're all about?
Sure, make an investigation check.
Cool. Investigation. 8.
8. A lot of these papers are like ledger or like some of the books are like indecipherable ledgers, like kind of like mad scrawlings of a crazy man, kind of like keeping track of like everything that Strahd has collected and brought together. You're looking at just like massive accounts of different pieces and things that have come in through Castle Ravenloft and have gone out to Barovia, but it's all scattered, and being able to like make sense of it. Like you could probably find a lot in here, but you would have to spend hours to just understand the man who had accumulated all this, and you'd also have to figure out more about just accounting and actual deciphering these kinds of like practices and having a sense of financial practices as well.
Yeah, fair.
Finance bro Squally.
Okay, what is around my ceiling area? Do I have windows? Do I have anything?
You have no windows. You are in a confined room that is about 30 by 30. There are chests. These are the large wooden chests that have these iron padlocks on them. There's a lot of cabinets. There is bookshelves. There is the table in the center of the room. That's kind of it. And
Okay,
two doors.
Squally just has time, so Squally's gonna look through everything. Kind of opening drawers, seeing if the padlocks are really tight.
Sure, you open up. The padlocks are very tight.
Are there any keys?
With an 8 investigation check, you did not find any keys.
Nice. Yeah, I'm just gonna open the drawers, check everything I can, see what's
Got
in.
it. You start looking through, digging, looking for anything you can find. A lot of the books are just pretty much worthless. If you spend at least 10 minutes here, go ahead and make one more investigation check.
5.
Well, there's a moment where you are looking through and you pull something and you kind of like are shaking, like kind of like one of the bookshelves as you're moving. You pull off this one book that's kind of cinched in, kind of look around, and then the next thing you know, just make a dexterity saving throw for me, please.
Great.
19.
19. Okay, great. There's a moment where you pull and you just kind of feel the shelf above you begin to tip over, and you like walk out of the way before like a bunch of books collapse on top of your head.
Nice. Squally's just gonna lie down for a second, covered in books. Squally is overwhelmed. Squally is sad. Squally wishes he was with his friends and that his friends didn't leave him. And Squally is feeling quite dismal at the moment.
Sounds good. In some time, the door will open up. You will be presented with a mattress. You're also presented with your robes and a fresh bit of ink. And the robes themselves are this kind of like long, white, golden, and red trimmed pattern that are presented to you by one of the vampire spawns. Strahd stands outside of the door and simply says, "We'll see you tomorrow, Squally."
Yeah, Squally doesn't say anything bad.
Be sure that your friends do not interfere.
Oh,
Vampire closes the door. As this happens, I will let you know that you are able to attune to the mace. And I'll tell you what this mace is.
Do I want to attune to the maze?
Do you want to attune to it? Because I will tell you, you also don't have any of your gear from when you were here before. Everything you had is also gone.
Oh.
And that hammer is gone.
Cool.
Squally, you're ruining everything.
Yeah, it's just Strahd handed me a mace. That makes me nervous, but yes, I will attune to it.
Fantastic. You attune to the Mace of Terror.
Mm.
And that's all I'm going to say.
Nice.
The rest of you, you are all walking down the stairs, yes?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, right, that stairs. Oh, right, those stairs.
Well, don't say it.
Interesting.
You begin to step down the dark and shadowy steps. This is different. The crimson light is no longer illuminating your path. Now there's just the torchlight beginning to go into a portion of the castle that feels ancient and cold. You begin to go down and enter a room that has no door that leads into it. But you walk in, and as you step in, what you see on all your sides are these kind of like, ahead of you, there's an archway that begins to lead into another room. To your sides, you can see that there are these alcoves. Each of them, there are these old cots that are dirty, ragged, and above you, in each of these alcoves, there's like yellow linen that's over top of them. In this room, it looks like there are some old quarters, like living quarters here, and there is a room that begins to go like farther out.
I mean, Wystera would just keep going into the farther out.
Oh, are we sure we're in the right place?
Oh no, we are not.
This guy's like, go to your quarters. Where?
We are going. Wystera just marches forward.
Okay. You march forward, and the room in front of you is completely tattered and torn. 30 by 30 foot room. You see that there are broken bones that lie everywhere, crumbled, with crushed armor. You see that there are shields that are splintered and swords that are cracked. You can see that there are 2 doors as well. One to your right, one to your left. Everything else in this room is tattered and torn, but there are 2 standing doors.
Whose idea was this campaign? All right. Wystera looks back, makes sure everyone is cognizant, and Wystera marches towards the left door and tries the handle.
Sure. Room full of bones.
Everybody else?
What could go wrong?
Everybody else?
I'm just waiting.
Yeah,
Okay, Kari, we'll wait with you.
You're on the
Okay.
lead. You're taking the lead.
Okay.
Kari's like, wait a second. And I think she has a divine sense with her.
Okay, I'll stop. So
I think she does. I just want to make sure because I think she can do it. Yeah. 1 plus. Yeah, she hasn't done it. Left door, left door, left door. She starts freaking out. She's like, there's like fiendish shit behind that door.
Left door? Oh.
Right door, no fiendish shit. Go in this door.
Okay.
Do not that one, this one.
I
That
obey
one's
her
probably not our
immediately.
quarters then.
Yeah. Wystera listens to her.
Great. You open up the door and you are back back into the room where you first met Strahd. The Hall of Bones, where you guys sat before. The chairs still here, the skulls all lining the walls, the giant, massive dragon skull that you had seen. All of them here.
More bones, yay.
And then here there is there's a set of
bones?
double doors at the on your left, and in front of you there is a single door.
Well, there can't possibly be more bones behind another door, right? Right? I looking for reassurance, right?
Does Vista remember if they went through either of these doors?
Your history check.
They must have. They must have. I think it was the straighter ahead one. 10. The middle.
You guys remember coming here, but it's like you guys remember like intimidating the hell out of Cyrus before, and you guys went back the way you came, which was the double doors. That's what you kind of remember. You went through the double doors to get where you had to go. Because before it was just like take us to our quarters. You guys were like really forcing him to be like just like get us through.
Okay.
Sure.
Right. Mr. Sure is curious about that other door.
The fiend door?
No, that
Okay.
shouldn't be the same door anymore. No, this is a different
No,
door.
it's a different one across the room.
Yeah, we never got across the room, I don't believe.
Yeah.
Vistra's gonna look at Kari, and if Kari wants to do something first, Vistra gives her lots of time. But goes over and tries this other door across the way.
Want to go to the straight door?
Yeah.
Okay. You open that one. Unfamiliar sight. It's a corridor in front of you. Leads down about 40 feet. There's a doorway that leads off to your right, about 20 feet away, and then there seems to be another path that leads up. At the end, going to the left. Just gonna read what Divine Sense says.
Well, no bones.
Vistra looked at is there any chance one of these directions gets us back to where that damn map was telling us?
I have no idea. It really only shows me where to go from where we were. It's not a very comprehensive map.
Fair enough. Well, Mr. is always inclined to go to the left.
You pass by the other room here, and what you can see, like just off the side with the corner of your eye, it looks like some kind of other quarters room, completely in dark. But you pass by. You round the corner to the left, and what you see is a set of stairs going up.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah, I'll just head upstairs.
Okay.
Somewhere I can see would be nice.
You begin to head up the stairs. And you get up a few, like, not 40 feet. You get up and you see there's a landing going down a straight corridor all the way to another archer's post, and kind of opens up. And then the stairs keep going up. So it's like there's a going down, there's the archer's post, and then there's a like a turret post, and then there's a little directional to your right, and then the stairs keep going.
Is this like the smaller staircase? Do we recognize the staircase?
You don't recognize the staircase. It's a different one, yeah. It's tight like the other one, but this is a different.
I don't know.
Mr. Heads up.
Up the stairs. You guys all follow?
Sure. Let's go
Okay.
up. Suppose so, yeah.
You begin to make your way up these stairs, and then you get to another landing. Landing leads to a straight corridor. At the distance, there is another archer's post that opens up, and to the right, there is a pathway that leads.
Everything's the same in this castle.
And the stairs keep going up.
How does anyone know where anything is?
Well, you have to ring a gong first.
No, that's only if you're being molested. Yeah, you only ring the gongs if you're being molested. Eren just starts walking down the hall. It's getting very upset.
Mr. catches up, follow him.
You walk down the corridor. Okay, you walk down the corridor. You pass by. You go up through the archer's turret. You look down. You're looking now down in the courtyard. You can see off to the left side. There's another archer's post here. There is nothing in the features space. There is just simply the corridor going back to the staircase, and there's just the archer's posts and the turret station. That's what you see.
That's all there is here.
That's all there is in
Then
there.
we go back towards the stairs.
Okay, sounds good.
Just grumpy walking.
You go up or down?
Go up.
Okay.
Swear to God.
You go up?
Tried the same thing.
Okay, so you go up the stairs. And as you get to the stairs begin to end. So you reach the top of these ones.
It's a dead end.
And you are looking up
Jump out the
along the parapets. The same parapets that you guys had snuck around before to get to Strahd the first time. When you guys were trying to sneak through to find his space, when you guys had fought his armor. And now I need someone to roll a d20 for me.
15.
Okay. So you stand here, top of the stairs, outside on the walls of the or right near this parapets space where you can walk to the edge of the walls, or walk down that same way that you guys had gone to before to get to Strahd's bedroom.
Well, that's a decision. We probably shouldn't go towards Strahd. I'm just gonna be.
Yeah, probably shouldn't.
Yeah, probably shouldn't walk towards Strahd. I'm just gonna start
Yeah,
walking the
that's
other
a
way.
bad call, Recess.
I'm just gonna start walking the other way.
Good to know where he is, but as we have decided, we are not ready. So let's head back.
Okay. Heading back down
Yeah.
Is that the only ways, either towards Strahd or back
towards
down?
Strahd, or you can go onto the walls of the walls of the castle.
Well, let's go onto the walls, I guess, and just see.
Want to walk around the parapets then?
Yeah, I'm curious.
Okay.
Not towards Strahd, but like
Let's take some pictures.
You walk out of this tower.
maybe I can
begin to make your
figure out
way
where
around
I
the parapets.
fucking am. Where's the maid?
You begin to walk, and here you can see this blue spectral spirits like falling out of the highest peak of this tower castle and descending and falling to their deaths.
Haven't I been here?
You walk to the edge of the walls, and you can have this moment where you can see where you can like begin to move and make your way to the courtyard area. You could go to the back end of the castle as well. It's your choice.
We can go towards the courtyard?
Well, yeah, you can walk around the actual outside, making your way out the walls and get down to the courtyard.
Yeah, let's do that. Go back through the front door and be like, hey, we got lost.
Okay.
I don't know what else we're gonna do. Unless anybody else has a suggestion.
Are we sure we can get back in?
We can
Through the
knock.
front door? Oh god.
If not, we come back up.
Alright. Or we could just head back the way we came.
We could, but we were completely lost. At least we know where we are if we're at the courtyard in the front. It's like the front courtyard, yeah, like right.
It is the front courtyard. I am gonna have someone make an intelligence check for me here.
No, please. Fair enough.
You're probably the smartest. I'm 10.
And Kari will
8. You do.
What? How?
Kari will give advantage. Yes.
It's a 19.
Kari looks and says, Vistr, when you were walking around trying to chase after those vampires, you crossed back into that great space, right?
Mhm.
And Eren, you kind of clue into this moment for yourself. Going through the courtyard, you could get back into the entrance, yes. But whatever kind of ward or protection kind of is like up in that same great entry space could resummon the gargoyles. And you think that unless there is a special circumstance, those things are probably going to resummon
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
unless there is some kind of other specification.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
And so, yeah, going back through the main entrance.
Yeah, no, it
Mhm.
just doesn't feel like the right thing to do.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. All right, well, let's keep walking then.
Where are you walking? Do you walk around the walls or
Keep going. I'll keep going around the walls. I don't know. Unless anybody else is gonna stop me, I'm just gonna keep walking. Aaron just wants to figure out where he is.
Like, look at Vistra looks at Kari and says we should just go back the way we came. I don't know what is going to be gained by seeing on the parapets.
I know, I feel the same way.
Aaron's just walking.
Aaron,
What?
let's go back just like to the stairs. Like I think we can find something there. Maybe, I don't know.
Well, where are we going? We go back to the stairs. We're just gonna go back where we came. We're gonna have to go back through. The only other
Yeah,
door
well,
was
we
like the.
trace our steps until we find until we find another doorway and perhaps find this freaking X. But we should not go back go outside and back in the front.
I know it's amazing. It's just like, I think that's kind of the point. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's get back to the heart and then go another direction from there.
I don't know if we should go that far.
Just make a note of what we've like passed by so we can clock it, like we know what we're doing.
Yeah, definitely remember.
If we can just go back to the bone room, there were other. That's the last place I can remember where there was somewhere else to go.
Okay. You guys begin to go down the steps. I'm just gonna check and see. You pass by the first landing. You guys keep going from this first landing.
Yeah.
And keep going down.
Yeah, we didn't check the other landing. Do we want to check and just see if there's something at the end of this?
Sure.
Okay. You go down another floor. We can go down this landing. You walk down, it's a corridor. There's the turret post. You look to the side, there's another archer's post. And then a room with mirrors.
I don't like mirrors.
You begin to walk down, and they're here in this room. And you look outside, and there's a courtyard through those archers' posts. And inside this other room is a wall full of mirrors.
Great.
And you can see clearly there's a door here to the right
Within the room of mirrors.
within the room of mirrors. You can clearly see it.
Okay. I just put 1 foot inside the room, see if anything happens.
Okay. You step in, nothing happens.
Is this a dark room? Like, can I see in there?
No, well, with the torchlight you can see.
Okay.
Wystera peeks in, looks right and left. Does she see anything?
I mean, you see the mirrors, you
Untoward,
see your own self,
I
you see
should
your own
say.
reflection.
Okay. God, man, I wish I had something.
I'll go try the other door.
Okay, you go press the door, like
Yeah.
get to the door, and it's a funny thing. You open it, and then there's something blocking the way. Like you open it, and there's something there.
Like I try to like push in the door and there's something like
Right,
blocking
you
it, or
open you
like
pull it, and then there's something.
and
in
there's
front of it.
something in the way.
Yeah, there's
Okay.
like a giant object.
It's not like a wall, it's like some kind of object in
Just
there.
can't
I mean,
see
it
it.
looks like a wall, but like
Yeah.
it's huge. This thing is whatever it is.
I touch it. Is it like solid?
It's a solid object. Yeah.
Okay. It's like, is this fleshy? Is this some big monster?
Yeah.
Wystera touches one of the mirrors.
Okay. It's a mirror. You do kind of like this weird sense for yourself. You kind of, it's like this moment when you kind of like reach out and like your shadow arm, like kind of there is like weird, like translucentness when you're there. But your whole, the rest of your form is there.
Yeah.
You guys do anything?
I look over at everyone and say there is something arcane about these mirrors.
I'm still focused on like this object, like moving the torch around, seeing if there's anything on it or if it's just like solid.
Just a solid thing right in front of you.
Like that. Try to push it.
Make an athletics check.
Slaw's gonna help him push it.
Go ahead and roll with advantage.
God, those were bad. 15.
Okay. This thing
Heavy.
doesn't budge on a 15. Yeah, this is heavy.
Whatever it is, it's heavy.
Sla just gives it a knock to see.
There's like a weird, and it's heavy, but you kind of feel like there's some vibration.
Vibration, like it's like
Like it's hollow?
hollow, like there's something
Well,
behind it.
It's not like the object itself is solid, but you do feel like there's something else that when you hit it, it's like some kind of vibration, as if there's like it's like the hit is vibrating out to other things. If there's other things connected to this.
Slaw's gonna look around for any kind of like tube or connector.
Tube or connector.
Any kind of like vent or some kind of like connection thing that would send a reverb.
You don't really see anything like on the base of this object, and around here it doesn't feel like it. Like again, looking in the base, it's just a flat wall.
Can I get my fingies under it?
Yeah. You can try. Yeah, you can
Try to lift it?
You want to try to make another athletics check?
Yeah.
Okay.
If Sly wants to help me try to. I'm
Under
like,
it,
Sly,
or
try to lift.
Gonna be a
I have a
pretty
plus
difficult.
6.
Oh, it's him. Okay, you go.
It's gonna be a pretty difficult check.
Give you a
So
hand.
here
Yeah.
you go.
Damn it, 15 again. Do I get the idea that it could be moved? It's
It's just on this end,
yeah.
whatever it is hard.
this would be so much easier if I had a second arm.
There's a moment.
Is Sly take a crack at it or not?
Yeah, Sly can go for a crack at it as well.
I'm gonna still like help you. Like I'm gonna
still
still
get
get
advantage.
one
Yeah,
one
you got
arm.
advantage. It's just a really high DC.
I'm rolling so bad. It's a
19.
little better.
19 total.
Yeah.
I think we've almost got it, honestly.
Wystera tries to turn the mirror around.
Okay. Like you mean like it's a standing up mirror, so you turn it. That's back into the mirror. That's kind of it.
You successfully turned the mirror.
You said there's like a lot of mirrors, right? It's not just
Yeah,
like
it's a
one
lot of
mirror.
mirrors.
And it's just
Are
all these
they
mirrors
standing
and then
mirrors, yeah.
one door.
Yep.
Hate this.
Are the mirrors converging on one thing? Like, or are they scattered randomly, or is there some kind of like
Make an intelligence check. Make an investigation check.
investigation? Yeah.
Yeah.
Then that
That's
20.
a natural 20, yeah.
Natural 20. Okay. Sly. What's your investigation?
-1. 19. So it's a 19, but it's a critical 19. Critical 19.
You close your eyes and you start to kind of think,
I'm running in my mind palace.
what is Strahd? Strahd is a vampire. And so there's a bunch of mirrors in here. And they're kind of just like haphazardly put around. Looks like a storage space for all of the mirrors that would be in this castle. So there's just like none of them here.
They can't see themselves.
So he's like, you're thinking, all these mirrors are here. And then you're like, wait, there's a window outside and I'm looking out. And you're on the ground floor. And there's a heavy object here and a door behind it. And you're off on the side of the room. And you were traveling corridors. You start kind of putting this brain for your brain is going through. You know what that big object is and that vibration. You're behind the organ to the dining room. There's a secret door.
That's why it's so heavy.
Because
It's an
Get your hands
organ.
off of Strahd's organ.
You are trying to
We're
push.
touching
Imagine if
Strahd's
we-
organ.
Imagine if we pushed it over.
Oh,
What could go wrong?
you didn't tell us where to go.
You are.
Your room. Next thing that happens, we're destroying his organ. He's like, you didn't tell us where to go. We were looking for a room. That was my most prized possession.
Also a first.
You know how hard it is to get an organ in a castle?
You know how hard it is to flip an organ? You should be
Another
impressed.
first, another first.
Oh, if only. If only we were good at rolling.
I'm gonna start moving mirrors and see if there's anything behind.
Yeah, so we're behind the.
You're behind
Secret door.
The secret
Do
door.
I know where the secret door is?
Well, the secret door is I mean
The
the
dining
secret
room.
door is on the same and it leads into the dining room that you guys were in
The
before.
secret door is the door that the organ is pushed up against that
Yeah.
we're looking at right now.
Yeah, there was a door
Ah.
behind the organ the whole time.
And he just hides his mirrors here.
I'm just gonna start moving mirrors and see if there's like a.
Sure.
Because are they like hanging on the wall or are
No,
they just
there's
like
kind of like
scattered?
it's- they're just like they're
There
packed
are
in
mirrors
here.
of all size.
Yeah,
I'm gonna take a mirror that Sly can carry with it.
sure. You get this oval mirror with
Oh,
you.
I just meant like a little hand mirror kind of thing.
Is there?
They're more bigger mirrors.
They're bigger than that? Ah.
Yeah.
My favorite room of the game now.
What would happen if Sly showed Strahd?
I'm
Maybe
trying to
just
figure
pull a
out.
few mirrors out into
Was
the
there
hall.
like were there windows into the dining room or anything? Like was it just flat space? Like what?
There was pillars in the dining room. There was all that. It was like pillars. There wasn't much anything in there. Like there wasn't any mirrors in the dining room.
No, I'm saying was there windows to get into the?
Nope.
Yeah. Well, we know where we are, kind of. I guess we know we're at the dining room.
But where do we sleep?
Or where is the X?
We just go back the way we came.
Can you find the X from here? Aaron?
I don't think the map was that comprehensive, was it? Like I think it was
basically
like, it was just where to go
from
from
the
where I
accountant's
was.
room.
Yeah,
Go this way.
You know
It's-
that
it was
staircase.
just from the accountant's
But
room.
we should know where that staircase is from the dining room.
Oh, in terms of that, you get out, you go through the dining room.
Yeah.
It's right there.
But we're not in the dining room.
You just got to move the organs.
Do you want to move the organ? I've tried.
Sly's
It's
gonna
heavy.
push on the organ.
I will
again.
tell you this because you guys have failed 3 times. This organ is like hard, like almost impossible to get. The
Yeah.
only thing that could help
Well, now that I know it's an organ,
The only thing that could help is if Eren goes into a rage to get a second arm, and then he can properly help in this process. In order to do that, you are going to need to roll a 19 or 20 in order to get
Yeah.
this open.
yeah.
But you
Yeah.
will have advantage.
The 19.
No,
I think a natural 19.
it's a natural 19 or a natural 20. 10% chance to move the
But
organ.
then we're gonna knock the organ over.
No, you don't know that.
Nope, just
that's a
move
pretty
it.
big.
We'll just lift and slide it.
You don't know that. You can try, you'll see. You think I'm not gonna say it.
Just try it.
Don't go into a rage though, because you only got one more, right?
Yeah, it's a
Don't
waste
go
of a
Right,
rage.
Well, we're supposed
So I'm just gonna push on the organ again.
You will fail.
We're supposed to have a rest soon anyway.
It's cocked.
It's very common.
That's cocked season. Oh, that's close.
What is it?
It's an
That'd be
18.
24. I rolled an 18.
Cool. Nope, it's not enough. It's not enough. Eren would have to go into a rage, and you'd have to roll a 19 or a 20.
Is there anywhere to go from where we are?
Is there anywhere anything that looks like some kind of switch or some kind of button perchance? Like a candelabra on the wall that we pick up and then it spins, a la Young Frankenstein.
That's Frankenstein.
Yeah, sure.
And no.
Thank you.
Why did he put the organ? Like, I don't understand. Who puts an organ here?
So I was just gonna kick the organ.
Sure.
Wystera is going to attempt to crack one of the mirrors.
Cool. Will the punch it? How do you want to do it?
I'll put my claw on, my scarecrow claw on, and just go,
Yeah, shatters.
and nothing cool happens.
Nothing cool except that you broke a mirror. It's pretty cool.
Years bad luck.
Okay. I put my scarecrow claw away.
Got it.
Hate this organ.
Why are we staying in this room? Could we not just leave it?
Give up.
Like,
We were so close.
we see an organ and a room full of mirrors.
Just, we know where we
So I-
are now. It's
Can't
upsetting
climb over.
or something
Can't
else.
get in enough to climb over.
Door.
Keep going back down.
So that's just for the fun of it. He's gonna break a mirror and then take like a big shard of it and put it in his bag.
Got it.
I'm just walking back towards the stairs,
Okay.
dejected.
Yeah. Again.
Charlie Brown.
You got it. Do you want to? Which room do you want to head back to in terms of this? Do you want to go back to the Hall of Bones? Do you want to go like at this point where you wanted to go?
Well, I think the last place where we had a different door we could go through was in like the Hall of Bones.
I believe that's true. Yeah, all
Yeah.
those.
Okay. You go back to the Hall of Bones. I need somebody to roll a d20.
You go for
Right.
it. My D20 rolls are not good right. I don't know if it really matters, but
Got it. You go back to the Hall of
Those.
Bones. You open the double doors, and then you go into this corridor where you see there are 3 doors to your left, and a large staircase, and then 1 door to your right. There's also like standing like not portcullis, but like rods that are across in front of you.
this is through the other door in the
The
Hall. of
double
Bones?
doors in the Hall of Bones.
Okay.
Yes. 1 door to your right. 3 doors to the left.
Well, we have plenty of doors now, at the very least.
I look at Kari. Choice.
I think if I'm remembering correctly, we went down that way.
Mm-hmm.
I say staircase because if we know we go 1 floor up, we're on main floor.
Dude, if Wystera, you and I went up that staircase, right? Like, didn't we? I can't
Did
remember
you?
which staircase we went to. We went to a staircase at some point. No, maybe we didn't.
Let's just try it. You can come back down to these doors if it doesn't work.
All right.
Okay, you guys go up the stairs, and you come up into a room that is like there's a desk faint little candlelights here.
I
This
say,
looks to
do you
be-
guys recognize this if you came up these stairs?
You see that there's like a little standing dancing doll on top, music box.
That's terrifying.
And she says, yeah, I do remember this spot.
Yep.
Was it just them that have been here, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, I don't know the spot.
There's a door in front of you and a door to your right here.
That's what's this nuts room? No. There's a door to the right and a door.
Door to the right and door in front of you.
And there's like a
Yeah.
music box?
There's like there's like a music box here. yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Door in front.
Well, if you guys recognize this, I'll leave it to you. Because I don't know where we are now. I know we're on main floor.
You see that in the book, on top of the desk, it's open. And anyone who makes their way close to it sees written down is every single one of your names.
We're celebrities.
Almost like a guest registry. But at the top of it says, please register for your own convenience and that of your next of kin.
Hmm.
And your names are filed in with many other people that have been through here.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Kari, Wystera, ideas, door.
Yes. Let's pick one to the right.
Sure. I go to the right door and open it.
You open the right door and you can find yourself going outside.
We're outside.
Yeah, don't go that way.
I go to the other door and I open it.
You open up the other door and here you find yourself going inside
Outside.
of living quarters. Living quarters of looks like servants' quarters here. And here there's another set of stairs that goes up.
Hey, now we're getting somewhere.
Let's go up.
Right. You begin to walk up.
Uppy.
You walk up. As you walk up, you see that this is a dirt-caked room with mirrors stashed in along the sides
Mirrors. And a market.
and a wardrobe.
We can go to Narnia.
That's it.
And the stairs stop.
Stairs stop at the top of this area, and then there's that wardrobe and the mirrors.
No doors in this room.
Mister looks in the wardrobe.
Damn it.
You open up the wardrobe and rushing out is a dress. Dress, white but aged to be yellow. That kind of stands up and starts to dance around the room. It's creepy. Flying with the dust, spinning around.
Mister's gonna take a shot at it. Who are you?
Speak, and the dress just moves.
This is just a dress.
That's not something you see every day.
So I was gonna examine the dress.
Sure, go ahead and make a proficiency check.
anyone
to
knows
see your
dresses,
reading.
it's-
Yeah.
That's what I'd say, yeah.
Yeah,
Your,
yeah.
your ballywick right
But a
here.
talking dress is more normal.
18.
18.
What's your proficiency bonus here?
Proficiency is 3.
Okay, so
15,
that's
18.
like a 21 with an intelligence, so it's about 20.
Well, I rolled a 15. But
Oh.
my proficiency bonus 18.
Oh, God,
So
thank
with
you.
my
So
intelligence check, then
18.
it's a 17.
Got it, 17. The craftsmanship of this dress is very old-fashioned. It's not extravagant or like as you know, the compact design you'd gone before. Not the stylish modernism that you'd done before in the other one. And it's very
It's
old.
not even a
been-
quiver.
Yeah, it's a little poofy. It's not very good, but it
Very
is.
tactical.
It's kind of like, but it does have a veil with it. It's very simplistic, but it's yellowed and stained. It's not a bad dress, but it is old and unkept.
Not practical enough.
Appreciates the classics, but
Anything
See-through
else
front
in the
room.
room that Wystera sees?
Aside from this dress, no.
Yep. Okay.
Why would this be in the servants' quarters? What is happening in this?
Who
Did
knows?
Strahd just
What happened?
this here, that there, organ here, door, mirrors?
mirrors everywhere. Do this, don't do that. Please.
Eat your peas.
All right, nothing here. Let's go.
Castle makes no sense.
You guys are taking the dress or destroying the dress?
More Doritos, by the way. Can I have some Doritos?
Do you have
There's some like crummies left at the
Yeah,
bottom.
I just want to throw them.
Yay, crummy.
Okay, you guys begin to walk back. Do you go? Where do you want to go back to?
Oh, fuck.
Well, we've gone through 2 of those 3 doors in a row, correct?
There were the 2 doors that were in the servants' quarters. One goes outside, one goes there, and then there was downstairs. There's still 3 doors and the one on the right.
Oh, the 3. Yeah. Well, let's try the most left of the 3 doors.
Okay. You want to do that?
Yeah.
you all want
Unless
to do
anyone
that?
decides you.
This is my favorite thing.
Are you sure?
Are there beds in the servants' quarters?
In the servants' quarters, yes.
Should we just sleep here?
That's an interesting idea.
And their quarters.
How many beds are there?
In the servants' quarters?
Probably a lot. This guy seems like he probably has a lot of servants. But does he treat them well? Probably not.
Inside, you can see that there are 3 beds here.
I can just sleep at the foot of one of them like a dog. I'm tiny.
Tony, what do you think? Should we take a rest here?
Maybe.
We might as well.
Okay.
We're useless to each other right now.
Kari's like kind of like decking off her armor. She goes to sit down on one of the beds, and the bed itself looks fine. And as she sits, falls through. And you guys see something.
Shit.
There's a moment when you notice that around you, the room that looks kind of like plain bare, but just little dusty. The room changes. An illusion passes away, and this room is decayed.
I hate this castle.
Anything, any creatures decaying in it?
No,
Okay.
I hate this castle.
That's just like, I've seen worse.
I think a guy who thinks so highly of himself like Strahd would have a room that isn't decayed.
See any problem with, I am just going to sit here on the floor, sleep on the floor.
I don't know. This room is disgusting.
It's just like,
At least when we had like beds.
fine, let's try the other. one of
Just
the
go
other
try
2
the other
doors.
doors.
Mr. goes to the second door of the 3.
oh, the middle one.
Yeah, the middle one, yeah.
Okay. You open up the second of the 3, and as you go inside, you get a interesting smell.
Nope.
And exit stage left.
Yeah, you open it, and you get this pungent odor coming
I
through.
close it immediately.
Okay, it's gone.
Third one on the right.
You open that one, or the third one on the left side.
Sorry, the third. Yes, the third after.
You open up, an odor begins to
And I
fill.
close it.
Close it around. They seem to be connected to the same room. There's
Is
just
the
a-
other one also
just-
connected? There's
there was
3
just-
doors, right?
There was the one door on the left, and then there was the final door on the right. There's like 2 doors.
There's 2 doors. That were both connected to the same room?
There were 3 on the left side. The second and the third were connected to the same room.
Okay, I'll try the other one.
You open up that door.
We haven't tried that one.
Oh.
Because we were just in the servants' quarters when we went right through.
And inside, you open it, and you can see, wrapped up on a bed in a torn up kind of space, sagging bed, mixed up, all with faded tapestries, dusty lanterns. You can see at the side, here with a whole bunch of piled up shields and such. Cyrus Bellevue is currently wrapped up in
Thank
Okay.
God. I go and wake him up. Cyrus!
and he's gonna throw something at you. Misses with a 6.
Don't roll things at me.
Why are you disturbing my sleep?
Because we're lost. We don't know where we're going.
Where are you going?
Our quarters.
Oh,
Yeah.
all right. Wait, he just like takes a second. Starts getting up his stuff. He's got the like eyeball necklace around him, keys, and he starts getting around. Well, you've been wandering around the castle?
Yeah, for way too long.
Where are those birds?
They're gone. We don't have the birds anymore. They left.
The master's not going to be pleased. I need
No.
to inform him about this.
He knows already. It's fine.
Well, I didn't tell him.
Yeah, he knows. He knows.
Right, this way. He opens up the door on the right.
We found the guy. We found the guy. He's the guy. He's the room guy.
It's the roof guy.
Okay. Right. Down this hall. You see down the hallway there's a set of stairs. You take those stairs. You
Mhm.
go up one at a time this time.
All right. Next.
And you go up. That's it. You go up. That's
Keep
where your
going up.
quarters are going to be there.
All the way up.
That's like last time. I'm trying to sleep.
All right. Thanks, Cyrus.
One at a time.
One at a time.
Looks at you. We seeing you in the morning.
I'm just walking away. One at a time.
Okay, you go through the hallway first.
One at a time.
Kari goes behind you, like you guys make it to the end of the stairs. Sly or Vystra, who wants to go next?
I'll go next.
Vystra next.
He's lying to
Sly
us. I'm
next.
gonna come.
And you make it to the stairs, and these stairs lead down, and they lead up.
All right, all the way to the top. I guess I'm just gonna go.
One step at a time.
Yeah.
You go up the stairs, and as you make your way up, you pass by the dining room entryway. You go up again, and as you walk up to this part of the landing, you see standing outside there is a vampire spawn. Outside of the stairs, or outside this one door, smiling.
Do we recognize him, or is it just some random dude?
Just a random victim of Strahd standing outside.
Pay him no mind.
And
You hear Squally. Ah!
Please, please let me out.
You guys just hear Squally out from behind that door.
Do we?
Squally's crying.
You just hear
He's
Squally.
miserable. He's writing this officiant letter, just crying right now.
Do we recognize that that's the accountant's
Yeah.
room? Okay. Well, I feel like we wouldn't be like, oh, their room.
But there's a vampire spawn in front of it.
You just see the creature saying, "Keep going."
oh, stop.
You're not scary. I just keep walking.
I thought it was very.
You can leave me.
Trying so hard.
You go up. There's another landing with another door, and the stairs continue.
He said, go to the top. Just keep going to the top.
You go up to where the stairs end. There is no carpet this time, and there's just an empty portrait frame. And then there is a door down the corridor to the right.
Of course, we're in the creepiest part of the All right, I'm gonna go to the door.
You go to the door. And your quarters await you so that you can rest and prepare yourselves
Cyrus, you're
for the wedding the next day.
fucking Cyrus.
That is where we'll end the session, and everybody here is going to also level up as well
Sick.
to level 9.
Dope.
You think I was gonna let you guys go through the nightmare of the fucking Castle of Ravenloft and not give you a level up at the end of this?
Bless you.
I don't know what these like.
And Squally, you also are leveled up as well.
Yo, proficiency bonus goes
And this is the final level up.
Proficiency bonus
This
goes?
is the final level up
Yeah.
for the campaign.
proficiency bonus is
Right.
now 4.
Level 9 is our
Yep.
Okay.
It's
At
really-
9, we get +4 proficiency bonus. We get brutal critical,
oh shit.
and our rage damage goes up.
Oh shit.
I think that's fair after having to go through that fucking maze of a place and just being like, I matter.
Level 9. eh?
That's a +9 con save.
And as everyone is taking the time to level up with that, we will leave you guys with this. Thank you so very much for watching this session. Yeah, I know it was a big one and a long one to go through, but it's all gonna be worth it.
Fuck Strahd.
in the morning.
Clearly not a vampire who enjoys architecture. Because this fucking castle sucks.
It is not feng shui.
Not fun shui. Well, thank you all very much.
All right.
And we look forward to seeing you guys again. Take care. Bye.
Bye.